comment set up real quick. Okay, sweet. Hello. This is a collective oracle reading. If you're new here, welcome to the tribe. My name is Bird. This is Jungleintuitive. I'm here to do a collective reading using my homemade oracles, playing cards, and maybe some other cards if we feel like it today. I'm going to just get right into the messages right after I do my sound cleanse. Hi, thank you for joining me. This is a live stream, by the way. Hey, really fed up. It's really good to see you. So, you know, we're just going to keep it traditional today. I just want to be as focused as possible and try to get as much as I can out of the messages. As you do know, sometimes I'm very interactive with you guys if I have the energy. And sometimes when your guys' chats synchronize with my reading, I tend to like pick up on them sometimes. So I'm sorry if I don't see everybody's comments or in the chat because I can only look at my phone right now. But I'm going to do my best. But anyways, thank you so much for being patient with me too with my little mental health days, as you know. Hi. Yeah, let's get into my sound cleanse and then we're going to get straight into the reading for you guys. I'm so glad to see you and I'm very appreciative. Thank you. Okay, so... Nice. Okay, I hope that I'm showing up on the homepage because when I clicked on this reading on my own computer, it showed up as like still being scheduled, which is really weird. So I hope that people can actually find this reading. But anyways, I'm gonna get right into it. So I have two channeled messages here. We got hold on. No, I think somebody is like messing with my reading. Hold on. Or is it up? Okay, good. Sorry. It was like glitching, dude. Anyways, I have two channeled messages that I got from yesterday and this morning. First we have not a G, a fiend, and then I'm gonna pick up on that one, and then we're gonna go next into they went to a priest to confront you, and the priest confronted them. So, hi, thank you for joining me. So I'm gonna go first into the first card, and then yeah, let's see what we could pick up. Let's see who this is about. Woo! That was dumb. Hi, thank you for joining me, guys. I'm so glad to see you. Okay, interesting. This could be regarding somebody who has Taurus placements, because we have Heartbreaker here that is a Taurus placement. Maybe Pisces, maybe Sagittarius, you ain't my son, you my motherfucking stepson. Hey Bird, I'm still writing your email. I've been writing petitions to Oh. Yeah, for sure, artist. Oh, for sure, Artisan Tarot. I'm looking forward to your email. It's no problem. Also, if you guys have emailed me and I haven't gotten back to you and you're like wondering why, please like re-email me or even like comment here and be like, on one of my videos, be like, hey Bird, I emailed you. Because sometimes, I don't know if I'm being hacked, but like, some of my Gmail emails are like going into spam and I don't even know that you guys emailed me. So like, or sometimes I'll see the emails flash by and then they like disappear. So if you guys have any trouble like hearing from me, especially from the email side, just maybe it got lost. So I don't know, resend it or maybe like compose a whole new email. By the way, but anyways, thank you for being here. Okay, so it looks like we have somebody here who is being exposed as fake. This person could be an air sign in reverse. This is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This person could have an injured limb right now, or they will be having an injured limb soon. This person, there's a Sagittarius placement here, a Pisces placement, and a Taurus placement, and especially an air sign in reverse. And an air sign in reverse to me is somebody who's indecisive. They're not mentally stable, emotionally stable. Let's say not emotionally stable. I say these attributes not because that is an air sign to me, but that's like, if this person isn't an air sign, this is how they might act. In case you don't know their whole chart, like a in reverse. So like in reverse, they're indecisive, right? This is somebody who could have a shopping addiction. This is somebody who has like a spending prop. They're not good with money. An air sign in reverse. They have aggression issues. They are misplaced anger. This is somebody who's impulsive. Definitely a liar, cheater type of energy. This air sign in reverse, whoever this is, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in reverse. Again, I'm gonna repeat myself since people are just joining, and I feel like called to say it again. Pisces. I'm seeing Pisces, Taurus, Sagittarius, and then or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here. Okay. So this person is coming across as fake to everybody right now, and because they did try to do something to control you, control your body, or control the situations around you. Hey Carissa, nice to see you. Nice to see you again. This person could have like a really strange style. Because this person actually does not have a style, or this could be a group of people, including those signs, or you could have those signs yourself. This person has a sex addiction because there's a chicken here. This person can have like a sex, but it's kind of like straight. So this person could be heterosexual because this is like missionary, or this person could have a lot of sex, but it's boring. Because chicken is literally like straight people having like really boring missionary sex to me. Not that there's anything wrong with missionary, but I'm just saying like this is chicken. You know, boiled chicken. It's not very attractive. It's not attractive. Okay. This person has a boring sex life. This person could be somebody who disowned you, or you disowned them, or you disowned these people from your life, from your family. This person is being exposed soon for being a fiend. This person could actually get money. They have a lot of money, but it's like their family's money or parents' money or inheritance or something like that. But this person, do you know what this reminds me of? It's kind of like those investor guys, or those guys with like look like they have a lot of money, but they like have horrible style. Like they try to buy shit that like looks like a celebrity, but looks kind of like cool, but like they can't dress. Like, have you seen how Mark Zuckerberg dresses? It's not, for somebody that rich, he has horrible style. Like, this is somebody gives me that vibe. Like, they got the money, but their style, they have no sauce, no style, no swag. They're just boring. They're not unique. So they have a very strange, like, accessorizing or something like that. Whoever this is that is being exposed. This person could have weird features too. These people all could have weird facial features, honestly. This person could be like, look like an elf or like a rat. They could have like teeth that are like this, or they could have like very angular, maybe, because of this. I'm seeing like dog here. Maybe they have a dog face. I don't know, rat face. Maybe these people have dog faces. Maybe they've been through accidents before, or bad plastic surgery before, bad Botox shots. Maybe they have strange wrinkles in some places. Anyways, this person's being exposed right now for being a massive fake. They tried to lie about you, control your life, control your body, or autonomy in some way with these lies. This person relies on their parents' money or their family's money. For some reason, like I said, they have like really bad style. They thought that because you have really good style, that you have it easy, and that because people like you. The thing is, you could be somebody who did not come from the same background as this person, or you come from a place where you had to work regular jobs, constantly, or you had to be on, boots on the ground. You're more of a boots on the ground type of person. Like, what I mean is, like, you're hands on in your life, probably are humble, you know what it's like to be humble. You're real, exactly. And this person, they have no inspiration because they never had to actually work for things in their life. They never actually had to be in a desperate place or a desperate spot and had to work and meet people, communicate with people. There's also something about how this person has a horrible communication style because they're very entitled and they've never been in a humble place with another person and seen other people in a similar level, because this person could come from privilege. Whereas you guys connect to a lot of different kinds of people, because maybe you guys have worked in retail for some of you, or maybe some of you guys have been baristas before. Like I'm seeing someone work at Ross or like Walmart, or like I said, I'm not judging those jobs because those are real jobs. McDonald's, like y'all were on the front lines. You know what I'm saying? Like you guys have worked somewhere. I'm hearing front lines, maybe even in the military. Literally, like some of you guys have literally been legitimately in the military, or something, a military-like type of job, or jobs, you know what I mean? Like you're a very hard worker and you get along with all kinds of people because you've been in a lot of different situations because of the humble background you could have been from, or even if you come from a fairly privileged background, I feel like your parents could have raised you to be on a very, like, energetic level with others. You know what I mean? Like not look at material, not look at money, not look at things first. Be on a very even level with others. Hey, Days up. And it's kind of like this person, they kept thinking that you were a spoiled brat. Like that's why this person tried to do stuff to control your body or your, because this is a diamond from The Sims, and The Sims is like a video game, right, where you control you're basically play God. I love The Sims. That is like my favorite game. I just played it today because I was so stressed. I was really stressed the last few days, and that game really brings me a lot of relief because it makes me feel like I have a lot of control. Like I build my dream house next to the beach. I have like all these models living in the in the house or something. I don't know, or like I have like a lot of like a lot of cool scenarios that I would want in a sitcom in the show, like in the game. It is fun. I have like 5 baby mamas, they're all giving birth, and then like there's like 50 babies in the house. What do you do? Or like the house is on, these cats are on fire because someone can't cook. Sorry, I get carried away about that game. But anyways, you know what I mean. I'm not that crazy. I know some of you guys have built like way crazier shit. Sim comfort, exactly. Alternate reality, right? Maybe some of you guys like to do something that helps you escape a little bit, like that. Maybe you guys also play video games, or you guys also could be creatives. You like to create. Maybe somebody here is an architect. Someone who's watching me is an actual architect, because I'm talking about The Sims, or an interior decorator of some sort. But like, it's I feel like you have a lot of good habits, and you have a lot of things that you developed over time to cope with yourself and cope with your negative thought processes, especially when dealing with triggering people like this. Like when like I said, you come from a really humble background where you didn't really have a lot of help either. Like this person thinks it was so easy for you. They try to even copy you a little bit. It looks fucking tacky as shit. Like you guys look like you know what? Like you guys look like Megan the Stallion, and this person looks like, no offense, but they look like Halsey. No offense to Halsey, like no offense to that Libra, but like, do you know what I mean? Like the difference. Like that's this person. like it's like as if you were to put them in the same room and then have them like, have them like kind of like do something together. And if you look up how Halsey sounds and how Megan the Stallion sounds, it's kind of like, no offense, like I don't want to be pitting women against each other stuff, but I'm just saying like their styles are so different, and it's like you can't get Halsey to do what Megan does. Like they can't perform on the same level. You know what I mean? And that's what this person. It's kind of like, it's cringe. It's cringe because it's like, I can't stop cringing because other people are doing it too. Like they can see that this person is sick in the mind and gone. And they were so intent on getting people to believe that you were a spoiled brat, and that whatever they did to try to control your body or control your autonomy or your life was a overreaction, like how you reacted to them trying to control you, trying to be weird to you. This person could have even been creepy to you. We're gonna dig more into that because, like I said, he's not a G, he's a fiend, or she is not a G, she's a fiend. And I'm gonna also, sorry, I keep needing to circle back to it. That's why I wrote that down. But it's kind of like this person really wanted other people to think you were spoiled, or like you never like worked for shit in your life. And it's kind of like, I don't know. I think like when you kept this person around, you didn't know they were lying about you on that level. Confirmation. And it's kind of like when you it's like the moment you detach from this person, the moment this person's lies just fell the fuck out of their pocket. Like, it's like, I don't know, like they just tried to make it seem like they had a hand in your success or something, but this person was actually a massive creep, rat face weirdo. They look like fucking Chuck E. Cheese and this bitch because they're a fucking rat and they fucking eat other people's cheese and shit. Maybe this person stinks and they have cheese in their genitals. I don't know. They're disgusting. They're fucking Chuck E. Cheese here, okay? They eat fucking tokens. Maybe they stole your money, or they steal people's money, or maybe they do something in regards to scamming cryptocurrency. This person can work with computers, because I just saw golden tokens and the tokens look kind of like, like Bitcoin. Maybe this person could do like a cryptocurrency scam, or they might get picked up for some shit like that. If this person works in computers, this person could have also hacked your devices. You didn't know for a really long time that this person hacked your devices. This person works around, this person could be really weird with their computer. Like, this person could be very, like, you never see this person on their computer in front of you, ever. If you live with this person, you never saw them open their laptop in front of you, or they have, like, a special room they go into where they work on that shit, or they have a special computer they keep locked up, like lock and key. Hey, Divine Clairvoyance. Oh, see that those games are really good too. Those dress-up games, yeah, exactly, same thing. It's like that control, but it's like, yeah, like this person could be really weird with their computer. They probably work in tech or some shit, or they probably like know somebody, or they have, if not, they just have a lot of money, enough money to have a Bitcoin, to know what a Bitcoin is and have it. And they're Chuck E. Cheese. See, I heard rat. This person rats people out, or this person could have, or is about to rat someone out, and they're gonna get like taken out or beat up because they know they're snitch, or they're like very like weak. And they did something to do with Bitcoin, because I keep seeing those little golden tokens. And children, because Chuck E. Cheese. Ugh. Sorry. Whoa, what the fuck? Hold on, because this bitch is like Chuck E. Cheese, right? Chuck E. Cheese has like kids sit on his lap, and like they get the golden tokens, which is the Bitcoin. Oh my god. Holy shit, sorry, this isn't funny. Okay, so this person, if they work in tech or they have a lot of money, this person could be in some sort of nasty, like, internet. They might get caught up in some nasty internet business to do with children or footage of children, or something to do with kids, sit on his lap, her lap, and then Bitcoin. There's an internet exchange of cryptocurrency for like imagery of children, they do this, they pay for something, there's something going on with this air sign in reverse slash Pisces or Sagittarius placement or Taurus. Wow. So this person really is Chuck E. Cheese in here, and they're about to rat out their own operation because they're Chuck E. Cheese, like a rat. For cheese. For cheese. Because they're scared. They're scared the FBI is watching them. That's absolutely insanity. So let me tell you something about what I meant about not a G, but a fiend. So this person, on top of that, maybe they have a lot of money, right? But remember how I said like certain people, like they have a lot of money, but they don't know how to dress, like Mark Zuckerberg, like they just, like you have all that money, but it's like they try to wear designer, they try to dress like a rapper, or they try to dress like an actor, and it just looks so ugly, like it just doesn't work. Like they need to hire a stylist, and this person, they could be somebody who tries to dress like very like outdated. Like if this is a woman, she's trying to dress like a baddie, but the baddie is like from like 2014 2013, like years ago. Not have anything wrong with people dressing out of the year, but this is somebody who doesn't do it on purpose. This is somebody who claims to be the latest, claims to be the best style, and anybody who doesn't have the same style as them doesn't get it or isn't as good. But it's really that they're just outdated and there's nothing new about it. If this is like a woman, you know, like really, like, dude, did you fall asleep like the whole entire time past the pandemic and up until this point, and you don't, you know what I mean? Like that's what their style is like. And then if not, if this is a man, it's like the man also dressed kind of outdated, but like maybe he, like if he has like a lot of money, right? Like I feel like a lot of crypto guys, like crypto nerds, like especially like those, like, you know, the ones that look like Mark, they kind of, or Mark, or they look like a, you know what I mean? Like they dress like this. They like, it's like it's like they try to be like hip or something, but it's outdated. Like it could be from years ago too. Like the hats don't fit. Like, you know what it also reminds me of? Like poker players. Have you seen how poker players, professional poker players dress? Some of those dudes do not. I'm sorry, like, you know what? Like, respect. Major respect. Like, I wish I could play poker like that, but if you see how some of these dudes dress, and they have so much money, and they have so many accolades, it's like, I know you're trying, but it's like, you need some help. It's like this person kind of, like, is a little bit slobbish or weird. Like, they dress like a crackhead. Or like, there's like chocolate. Sorry, there's like chocolate on one of my cards. That's gross. Maybe this person has like digestive issues. But it's kind of like, they dress kind of like this could be like somebody's uncle. This could be like an uncle type of age guy. Like an uncle guy, you know, and he's like, you know, trying to be young. It's kind of giving me that vibe, like, but the shit is like so old. Like, you know, like those old uncles who like try to hit on all the younger girls, and they wear like the snapback hat and like all this like kind of like almost gangster stuff, but not really. Have you seen those like OGs, the OGs out there? Not like that. I know what, like, you know, I'm not talking about real OGs. I'm talking about like, you know what I mean? It's like a mix of like the uncles who are trying to look young, but like this person's rich. It's like, or the aunt, or I don't know if the aunt or lady, just a lady, like an older lady or older man. It's like they're trying to be young, but it's like tacky, and then it's like trying to look like, you know what I mean? It doesn't make sense. Like that's how this person looks. And it's kind of like they go out to like casinos. They could go out to Vegas a lot. I heard Vegas, or places like Vegas, maybe Dubai, if that applies to you, if they have that much money. And they go to the casinos, right? And they'll try to dress like, maybe like, I don't know, like wannabe gangster, or like wannabe hoochie mama or something, but it's like outdated. And they will try to like flex on these younger chicks or like younger dudes at the casino, maybe, or strip club, you know, something sleazy like that out there. Not that I have anything wrong with those industries or whatever, but like I'm just saying, this is somebody who does that shit. And this person, they'll go out there and they like want to seem like a G. Like they want to give off the vibe that they're like a big gangster and stuff, because they're like living off of their parents' money. Like they didn't get that money off of like criminal shit. But there's something about how this person wants to seem rebellious or wants to seem criminal, and it's like cringe. I think that's why I'm like, ew, like what the fuck's wrong with you? Like this person's from the fucking suburbs, but they think they're like straight out of Compton or something. Like that's what this is giving me vibes of. Like they dress really funny to me. Whoever this is, they think they're like from the life, or they think that their parents' money or their family money or whatever this money they scammed, maybe they think it makes them like part of the life. So they go to the casino and they dress kind of a little bit strange, and then they say, "Yeah, I'm a G," but really they're not really a gangster. What it really is, like they're saying, like I know this person or I know that person, or I deal with these people who do these things, or I know somebody who's killed somebody. Let's say this guy says, "I know somebody who has killed somebody." Like this could be like a really tacky, corny bro who goes around and brags about shit like that, or a corny girl who knows some corny girl who goes out and says, "I slept with a guy who's killed someone," like, and brags. It's really weird. Let's say this guy says shit like that, but in reality, like, says it to like young girls to make him look bad, and maybe he's old, but the reality is it's not. He knows them because they are his dealer. That's what's funny. This person is trying to say, like, "Oh yeah, I know this crack dealer, I know this dope dealer, or I know this this thief, I know this killer," or this lady could be like that. Could be a masculine, could be feminine. But the thing is, they know them because they're smoking that crack, they're smoking that meth, they're doing that heroin, and they're buying it from those people. And those people are pretending to be their friend because they're providing them with the drugs. Exactly, name dropping. They're trying to seem like, "Oh yeah, I know this dude. I know the guy who sold crack or sells coke to this rapper." It's kind of like that. It's like, I know the guy who sold coke to this guy who happens to be famous, and they think that they're famous because they have lots of money, right? Because this person, right, has a Bitcoin or they have cryptocurrency. They have lots of money, so it's like they're able to buy drugs from maybe higher level dealers, or like, you know what I mean, like trappers, but like who also sell to like big people, maybe, like, because those people who buy drugs from like from that kind of clearance, the rich people, they have to have more privacy, especially like people who are famous. So this person could probably think that they're famous or they're gangster by association, because they probably tell people they buy coke, or they buy some sort of secret drug they don't tell anyone they take, like, or anyone in the family or anyone in the company or whatever this is, friends group, that they take, like meth or something. Like maybe they buy meth from the same fucking dealer who sells to like another person who's like famous, and they like tell people this, and they say, like, by association they know that person, or by association they know this gang, but really it's because they buy their customer. So it's like, I don't get why there's like so many trolls coming onto like my chat again. I'm like I might like just turn off my chat. Thank you, Day. Are they? Oh, they're stalking you, Carissa. I'm sorry. You know what? It's because I'm telling too much of the truth, and they're just like, "It's fake." And I need to do like a better threshold requirement for this the subscribers. But thank you, Dave. But it's kind of like this person. I don't know. I don't know what I'm impersonating, darling. Like I don't know what you want to talk to me about. Like, I'm impersonating, I don't know, impersonating your dad. I don't know, bitch. Like, get out of here. Anyways, I know, KJ. Hi, KJ. Anyways, so this person, they go to casinos. They're like, "I'm a gangster, I'm a big spender." Maybe they even drop a lot of money on the poker table. This could be somebody who plays poker, because I just said that somebody dresses kind of like a professional poker player. Yeah, I know, babe. That's my partner in the chat. I know, but like, this person also they're against weed. This person's against smoking weed, but they like alcohol and they like coke, they like pills, they like meth. That's like one detail about this person, because this weed thing is upside down here. So they'll go out, or they'll go on business trips or whatever, and they'll go to places with like their parents' money, family's money, whatever this is. They will spend it on like uh younger people, say they're a big gangster or a pimp, and they'll dress kind of like off, because the reason why they dress off is because like they're not, they're from the suburbs. Remember when I told you this person's like mobbing out of the suburbs, and then these wanted to come out. They're like coming out of the suburbs. They're fucking fake. Again, see what I'm talking about, fake. And it's like so like maybe like this person has like a wife and kids, or this person has a husband and kids, and maybe like when they're at home, like this person could even be like a school teacher, or they could be like work at the bank, or work at a corporate place, or somewhere really normal that pays, I don't know, normal, not best but normal, or maybe above normal, whatever, and fairly comfortable. And this person, they could dress very like upper middle class at home. They could wear like Lululemon, or like I don't know, like J. Crew or Old Navy, or something really like clean, or whatever you consider is like a, you know, suburban. And then they will go on a trip or go to Las Vegas, you know, go out of here, and they will put on like a costume, like a wannabe gangster costume, or a wannabe like player mama costume, sugar mama, you know, leopard print something, you know what I mean? And claim to be someone else. Basically, they have like a double life. But when they were out there on that double life, they like gained like a meth addiction, or like a coke addiction, or something, like a habit that they took home with them. Basically, they went to Vegas, or somewhere like Vegas, you know, Dubai. I don't know, not Dubai. Somewhere where they're, you know, they gamble, and then they like went home with like a souvenir drug addiction, which they ended up having to like, I don't know what, it made them very desperate. I don't think you know. I don't think you know about this. Yeah, they you don't know that they're going broke from this. They could actually normally have a lot of money. They could normally be somebody that, like I said, they dress upper middle class. They live upper middle class. You know, like they live fairly comfortably, or they have a nice condo, or nice apartment, nice house. They own, maybe they even own the house. They don't even rent it. They have the money, and the thing is, it's like they don't have money. They don't have money to pay the power, electricity bills, and you don't know this. Nobody knows this. They're trying to fake flex on like the gram, on Instagram, but they're like in reverse. They tried to gain something off of your back, behind your back. This guy tried to gain money, tried to steal money from you, or steal money from people around you, from his family, in like a messed up way. Because remember when I said something about cryptocurrency, Bitcoin? This person also like tried to sell something wrong, or buy something wrong with cryptocurrency or with Bitcoin. There, but it's being traced. This person could be like I said, really good with computers, but maybe they have like a separate server. Maybe they have like an entire like separate computer and like thing that they built for it, just to go on that side of the internet and not be traced when they sell, buy things. Hey, Josh Tree. Um, the music goes so well. It's like, no, or maybe they even hack PayPal accounts. This person could even hack PayPal accounts. They do something where they could have even hacked your account before. They have like a special computer for this, where they do everything online with cryptocurrency. They're gonna get caught up for this really soon. because there's a whistleblower. There's a whistleblower around them. They rely on all their friends. They can't do shit without their friends because this person's secretly gay. They're secretly lesbian or gay. So they're very over attached to their little butt buddies or their soul sisters, their scissor sister. They have a scissor sister or butt buddy that they confide in and they do illegal shit with. Yeah, the marriage is a sham. The marriage is a sham. Yeah, so like they're gonna get snitched on by like their buddy because there's a whistleblower, because it's getting too hot. There's police coming in. It wasn't me. Nobody wants to take the blame for it. It wasn't me in reverse. They might have even tried to blame something on you, and it doesn't make sense to blame it on you. Drug related, because they wanted to say that your mental issues, maybe you have anxiety, maybe you have autism, maybe you have ADHD, maybe you are easily triggered or you have depression, and this person would do things to trigger you and then tried to say that you are the person who's capable of doing whatever this is, but it's like it doesn't make sense because you don't even have a background in technology like this person does. You probably don't even know how to hack shit. You don't even know, you're probably like me. I don't even remember how, like, some of my passwords sometimes. Like, I gotta like write it down and stuff still, like the olden days. You know, like, this person has tried to plot something on you, but it was really dumb because you don't know. It's very obvious you don't know how to do that, and it doesn't even have to be technology related. It could literally be like something very like not you at all, like something that just doesn't make sense. Like, let's say this person said that you stole something very heavy. Let's say like this person said that you were capable of stealing like a large heavy TV off their wall. But in real life, you are like a 5'1", like 125-pound tiny woman. Not to say you're not strong if you are like that, but let's say this TV is huge and it's all the way up there, like above your height. And they tried to say you stole it, and it's like empty, and they tried to report you to the police, and it's like the police are looking at you and they're just like, this woman lives by herself. She's fucking skinny and tiny and cannot lift, you know, this giant TV off of all the way up there off the ceiling and steal it by herself, carry it into the car, her car, and take it from your house without a noise. Like, they tried to plot something like that, or they said, oh, they hacked me and stuff, and it's like the FBI looked into your stuff. They're like, this person knows nothing about technology. And it's hilarious because it's like it has whatever they tried to blame on you, tried to plot on you in a way so that they could get money, even insurance money, if it's like quote unquote stolen property from you. It just didn't make sense. And it made them look even more fake. It's like all of their lives are just like falling apart. It's really strange. Like, they tried to say, yeah, it doesn't fit you. Like, people who know you, if they hear what this person's accusing you of, they're like, that doesn't make sense. Like, the evidence doesn't line up with how this person is. Like, it's like literal facts about you. It could literally be like a surveillance footage of a white person running and stealing their thing, right? And they're like, look, it's them. And it's like, people can see this person's white, and maybe you're not white. Maybe you're like Mexican or Asian or black or Indian, and it's like, maybe the person on the surveillance has fucking long hair, like shoulder-length hair, and you have short hair. You always had short hair. You don't have wigs. Or the other way around. Like, maybe you have like naturally long hair and this person's bald on the footage. And it's like, they try to plot something on you, it just doesn't make sense that they did. If it is like literal cyber crime, like hacking, stealing money, like, it could literally be that the FBI or the government or whoever they reported to could see that the IP address is their house, not yours. It's nowhere near your area, your city, where the crime happened, if they really want to track where this cyber crime happens, right? Or this, whatever you call it, cryptocurrency theft, whatever you want to call it. Maybe they tried to use your house as a proxy, if you guys know what that is. I don't know a lot about technology, like I said. I'm just thinking about like what I know about stuff from like video games and movies and stuff, but maybe it's like the Matrix. Maybe they tried to use like your internet connection as a proxy and maybe tried to do illegal things off your connection and then blamed you for it. So maybe they tried to sell, let's say they tried to even sell illegal content of children or something related to that, or buy it on your internet, like on your Wi-Fi. Like they tried to connect to your Wi-Fi and they tried to do stuff, business off of that, and then blame it on you, but it's like still on their device. And they accepted the cryptocurrency. Maybe there's I see that there is like a paper trail, or there's a track where they actually spent that cryptocurrency they made off of, I don't know, somehow trying to like, I'm sorry if this is so complicated and this is like so specific, but it's like they made money, or they could have done business somehow, illegal business on the internet, buying something very illegal, very wrong on the internet to do with children, with cryptocurrency or internet money. If you don't know what that is, it's like internet money. And they used your Wi-Fi. Like they could have just parked in front of your house, maybe logged into your Wi-Fi and tried to make it so that whatever activity that was, it was under your Wi-Fi, or maybe even tried to hack your phone and somehow use your data or some, I don't know how that works, to like make it so that those transactions were triangulated at your house or your internet and not theirs. But the thing is, if they were selling illegal content of children or doing some sort of shady trafficking business to do with that, like I said, Chuck E. Cheese, this person was trying to be Chuck E. Cheese, getting golden Bitcoin tokens off of something to do with children. The thing is, they use those Bitcoin money in their own accounts. So it doesn't make sense. They did the business maybe on your Wi-Fi or on your server or something like that. FBI is watching them, or was watching your cops. Maybe were watching your house for a second, and you didn't know why. And then it was like they don't. This person has like remember when I said, at the same time, they also have like a drug addiction, like an unseen drug addiction from like Vegas or some place where they go, where they like spend a lot of money on women or poker or gambling or some shit like that, where they flex. And like they spent a lot of that Bitcoin money like at home. Like this person doesn't live in the same city as you, I feel like. Or maybe if they do, it's like they go somewhere else to spend the money. So if this person, okay, so this person lives near you and they use your Wi-Fi, right, in that area range, and they did this business, they could be stupid and like go traveling to another country with that money, and then they like spent that money in that other country, like on their card, that Bitcoin money they made next to your house or whatever. And that traced them to there. And if not, it was kind of like, if they don't live next to you, it's still the same shit. It's like they still use that money somewhere else, and it's still traced with their body where they are. Exactly. And so it's like, and then my head is getting like, my hair follicles are doing that thing again where they're starting to stand up. So I feel like some of you guys could be on a higher altitude, or this person could be going to a higher altitude right now. Like they could be going, or maybe somebody here is like at a theme park and going on a roller coaster right now, or they are on a flight right now. For somebody, some of you guys, somebody could be on a flight right now, like there's like an elevation, there's like my hairs are standing up. Or this person could be somebody who goes on a lot of flights, or they're planning on going on a flight right now to escape the country, because they know they're gonna get caught up, because people already know they're fake, and they know that at least one of the whistleblowers in their butt buddy group or lesbian scissor sister group that they're secretly closeted with. Because, and I don't care if you guys are gay, it's kind of like, if you were gay, this person could have even made fun of you, or could have been, this person is homophobic too. That's the thing, they are homophobic, but they're secretly gay. Doesn't matter if you are gay or you're not, but this person is, and they secretly are, and on top of that, they're fucking like homophobic, which is really strange. But that explains a lot, right? So like, yeah, one of their butt buddies that they like have like orgies with, because there's something about how like they have orgies with like all the men in that group. men, or like all the women in that group of women, and it's like, or maybe not orgy, but like one of them or something. They have like one best buddy, but that buddy is like getting really nervous because that person isn't as evil as this person, and they might go to the authorities with this person's like plans because this person talks a lot. This person, like I said, is an air sign. They could be, especially like a Libra or a Gemini, they could be very talkative about their plans, especially like if they're cocky or confident. So they could have talked like a lot of shit to their buddy, their butt buddy, their gay, secret closet gay lover, about what they were going to do to you. They were going to do something very like messed up to you, or they already did, or they stole something, you know what I mean? And it's kind of like that person is gonna come out of the woodwork and tell somebody, or they're gonna like secretly send it to the FBI tips. This person right now is drinking their feelings. They could have a what do you call it, alcohol addiction. They are very depressed right now, because this person knows that it's too late to take back any of their illegal activities or any of their abuse, honestly. This person is just really weird. Yeah, this person really wanted you to be under the penalty of the law. They wanted you to be going to jail for something, but now this person is going to be caught up by the FBI, by the government. I heard over country lines, national borders, and then India. Maybe this person could be from India, or they might think about running to India, and they might get found there or found in somewhere in Asia. This person might like hide somewhere in Asia that they wouldn't normally go to, or that is a little bit easier to hide in. Also Cambodia. I heard maybe this person might hide in Cambodia, India, Mexico. For some of you guys, somewhere out there. Russia, maybe. Nurse. This person is dealing with heavy health issues. Or this person could be a nurse, or you guys could be a nurse. This person... Oh! This person, for some of you guys, this person is being targeted by a nurse. This person is being targeted by doctors or something like that. There's somebody who is a nurse, or there's somebody who is like there's somebody who's like a medical professional that knows this person, that this person wronged. They could have even, like, if this is a man, they could have knocked up this nurse and like abandoned them, didn't even give them any money or help them with it. Like they like left them out like that. Or like this could just be somebody that they stole from, and this person is waiting for, oh, and then see this cast, they're waiting for this person or these people to get hurt, or to somehow get scammed into getting poisoned or sick, so that they go to this nurse's hospital, and this nurse is going to do the L driver from Kill Bill, because see how she's wearing that eye patch? She's gonna, that's like my assassin. She's basically an assassin. And L Driver goes to the hospital, and one of her routines in Kill Bill, like as an assassin, I think, is where she dresses up as the nurse, and she has a syringe of poison, and she like sticks it into their IV and then kills the patient. This person could waiting to do something like that to somebody. This person could be waiting to do something like that to this person. They're waiting for this person to get sick, or they might even like arrange somehow with a cartel, I heard, or gang, to poison this person or roofie this person. Oh, this person might get roofied when they're drunk the next time they go to Vegas, or the next time they go to this place, wherever there are these escorts or strippers or whoever these girls are, or men are that they spend the money on, or try to be a fake gangster to, and they like... And like the nurse is in on it, so there's gonna be a medical, like a doctor or a nurse that works at the hospital, local hospital in Vegas, or wherever this casino is that this person frequents, or club, and they're going to roofie this person, the gang or cartel that this person probably owes a little bit of drug money to, like meth money. they are gonna like roofie this person and get them to maybe even injure them or jump them outside the club and leave them out there so that they get taken away to the ER. And this nurse is going to be in the ER and they're going to try to poison this person while they're unconscious, I heard. For some of you guys, there's somebody that is planning to do something really strange to this person, like in the hospital. Like, because you're not the only person that this person has, like, messed with in that way. Something about fake, yeah. Ocean Avenue, this person or these people have a secret obsession with you. This person right now is regretting all of their actions, how they treated you, how they treated the situation, or how they targeted you or have been targeting you, and now they're like trying to think of ways to make it better or take it back, but it's like too late because it's gone beyond like legal, law. Like it's like you've broken the law now. Like you've done beyond broken the law. Like this is federal crimes. Like I feel like this person also does things overseas that is very sketchy or shady. That's why they do that cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, child Chuck E. Cheese trade. Because they go overseas to another country and they also do something over there that's really wrong. And it's like the government's watching them already. They're watching where their money is going. They're watching how this person tried to plot stuff on you now. And it's kind of like even if this person goes to another country, which I feel like they are because I felt my hair stand up. So I feel like right now at this moment they're buying a flight or they are on a flight or they're on their way to one. It's kind of like... And they're definitely... I'm feeling somebody, like, be really dizzy. This person's very dizzy with, like, exhaustion. This person hasn't slept in, like, days. They haven't eaten or drink water. They're, like, dizzy. And they're just, like, trying to stumble their way onto the plane just to get away because they're about to be caught up. They know they're about to be caught up. They're, like, nauseous. They're so exhausted, they're nauseous. This person is, like, on their way to a plane or a bus or somewhere right now. Like to another country trying to escape. But when they get there, I feel like the authorities are going to be waiting for them there. Because this is like a big federal crime scene and it's not gangster. It's not gangster. It's like rat shit. It's like rat shit. It's like child porn or like prostitution. It's like them doing drugs. It's like not gangster at all. It's like this person's a crackhead who like buys underage prostitution. In other countries and even in like your country where it's illegal, and it's like that's oof. Yeah, this person's like gonna faint. I feel like this person's gonna faint. Like they feel like they're like in a their head is spinning. This person could have done business. They could have maybe sold drugs for somebody. They could have sold drugs for somebody like at night. Like maybe they work a day job and then at night they could have held drugs. Like if this is like someone's grandma or somebody's auntie, they could have like put some coke under their boobs and just knit at night. I'm seeing someone like get off at work and like have their purse and then they come home and they have like a bag of drugs under their saggy titties and they're just knitting on their rocking chair and there's just people coming up to this old auntie and just buying drugs from her secretly. I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense. You know what I mean? And have you guys ever been to Disneyland? And you know that have you ever ridden the Pirates of the Caribbean ride? And you know how like before you get into the actual ride, there's like a fake. I don't know why this part of the ride is so creepy to me, but it's also kind of relaxing because it's very like. They really did it up so that it looks like you're in another place, but they made it look like the bayou, and they had like animatronic like crocodiles or alligators like under the water, and like the crickets, and like and like the swamp water. Oof, thinking about it gives me chills because that part of the ride, I don't know why it freaks me out. It just creeps me out, but it makes me think of like that for some reason. Maybe you guys come from a place like that. Maybe you guys live in the south, or you live like somewhere in the bayou, or by the bayou, or by the swamp water, or something like that. Or maybe this person is going to move somewhere, or they live somewhere by the swamp, or somewhere by a swamp where it's dark. I see like dark. It's like a lot of dead trees, a lot of like things lurking in the water. It's kind of scary. Oh, you lived in Alabama. So maybe this person lives in Alabama. I don't know. And then also something about incest. So I don't know. Oh, I don't want to dig into that. I'm getting like that dizzy feeling. There's something about this. Maybe this person, it's like, okay, so the beginning of that ride, I was thinking about like the old lady or old man that's like playing banjo or whatever they're doing. They always change it up every year at Disneyland. I actually have uncles who are managers at Disneyland because I live, from California. But like, so I would go there. I used to go there like maybe like, I think I've only been there like 3 times as a kid, 2 times, because they would like get me in, my uncles. But shout out to my uncles. But like, there's like a old lady or old man that always like rocks on this rocking chair, like on this like little shack that sits on the swamp, and it always creeps me out. And it's like always like an old lady or old man like talking to you, and he's like playing a banjo, and he's always like, and it's like quiet, and you just hear nothing but crickets, and it's just like, ugh, like this person gives me that vibe. It's like, or maybe like, why am I thinking of that? Is it kind of like, does this person look like that? Like, does this person look like an old lady or old man that like rocks in a chair and has saggy boobs and is like, oh, yes, there was a story long ago about pirates, like in Madame Zamboni, I heard, or whatever that lady, Zamboni, not a Zamboni. Zamboni is a fucking, isn't that like a, isn't that the ice rink machine, or is that something else? Maybe that is something. I forgot what that was. Zaroni, whatever that lady's name is from Holes. My partner was just watching Holes the other day, and just. But like, I don't know. Why am I thinking of all these weird things? Maybe this person does voodoo. Oh, maybe this person does like hoodoo or voodoo. Maybe that's why I'm like getting kind of creeped out. Like I'm thinking about like a swamp, and I'm thinking of like an old man or old woman, and they're just like, like some really old magic, very old world magic here for some of you, or something a little bit like maybe they did voodoo on you, or they tried to do like a voodoo thing on you, or maybe they go somewhere where there's an old lady or old man that does this, or maybe their parents are like this. I don't know. And there's something about incest, like they come from a weird incest family, or they're traumatized themselves, so that I don't know. There's so much going on. But anyways, also because I was thinking of that swamp, I'm also thinking about kind of like a psychic, like how there's like psychics and witches out there. So maybe you guys are like from out there and you guys are like psychic, or this person could go to a psychic from over there and they did some like crazy shit with like chicken bones or something. I don't know. Like they go to like a very traditional palm reader. They could have paid somebody like $5,000 to like a palmistry lady, but it's like a wrinkly white lady with like a turban, to figure out what was going on with you. For some of you guys, if that makes sense. This lady could be in a little shack downtown somewhere. There's like a hand sign with like lines on it. Or this could be somewhere in New Orleans, I heard. If that applies, somewhere, I don't know. This person travels a lot. They fly everywhere. I feel like this person's flying to somewhere over there. If you guys don't, I don't know, they're flying somewhere there where there's like a swamp, or like a bog. I heard there's parts of Asia that also have bogs in them. My head is like sorry, my scalp is like feeling the hair grow out of it right now. So like there's something weird about like altitude, Also, maybe this person could go somewhere where there's a higher altitude for some of you, like a mountain. Maybe they have to go to, like, I'm hearing some sort of South American country for some of you guys, like Peru or something, where there's like mountains where they have to ride a donkey. Maybe there's a place where they have to ride a donkey up and see somebody. I know, I'm sorry, there's so many things I'm throwing out there, but it has to apply for someone out there because my hair, there's something about altitude. Maybe this person could also like rock climbing or something, or mountain biking. There's something about altitude, and like my hair right now is like all standing up. I mean, I'm bald, but like I could feel my scalp right now really react somehow to something spiritually right now. Like I feel like somebody is like rubbing my head like from up here only. And I only get that when I drive up hills or I get on a plane. So it's like really sensory. It's really weird. I don't get that very often. So I feel like this person's definitely flying to somewhere to do some sort of magic, or they did before and now they're trying to escape it or something. Yeah, it just keeps going off. Maybe this person's pulling their hair. This person could also have hair pulling problems and pulling their hair out from stress. For some of you guys, don't worry. Yeah, this person's super stressed. Remember when I said they're pulling it out from stress, and it says don't worry in reverse, stress. They're extremely stressed. Birthday cake. They're stressed, especially with their birthday. Their birthday is coming up, or your birthday is coming up. There's something about a birthday that is coming up that is going to expose something about what they've been doing, and they're very nervous about a birthday cake. They could have even, if this is someone in your family, they could have like ritualistically ruined your birthday or tried to do something on your birthday in the past, or like when you were a teenager or something like that. Birthday cake, or you remember something on your birthday to do with this person, but this person, their birthday, there's something to do. Maybe they owe money on their birthday, or maybe there's an inheritance owed to you on your birthday at a certain age. Or for some of you, like if some of you guys are like really young, or if your kids are really young and are about to turn 18, there's something to do with like their birthday, putting this person in trouble or exposing some sort of truth about paperwork. There's something about how they didn't want someone to turn 18, or they didn't want you to get to a certain age or get past your birthday, and they tried to literally end your life because they see Anubis here. But when I see Anubis here, some of you guys could be of Egyptian descent, or you guys worship Anubis, or you guys have a dog that really loves you, or you guys have like a pet dog that passed away that really watches over you still. Like whenever I see Anubis comes up, like that means that someone tried to send you death spells, but it got sent back, because Anubis is the guide of the dead. They guide you once you die. You know, Anubis guides you to the afterlife. And this person, this air sign, and the Pisces, the Sagittarius, and the Taurus placements, they tried to guide you, or they tried to misguide you to the afterlife, okay? They tried to misguide you to your own death, probably by poisoning, or by assault, or by, I don't know, something really messed up, really shady that might come out on your birthday, their birthday, something to do with this. It doesn't even have to do with the birthday. It could just be the time frame that this is going to come out. Hey, Grand Poobah. But whoever this is, you know, Anubis is really protecting you. You guys could be very connected to dogs, or you guys could be very connected to Anubis. You could see a lot of like imagery of dogs around you. If you do see like a dog around you, or if you see like random dogs that like smile at you, or like they like you, or they're like watching you, or if you see statues of dogs, or you even see like random figurines of dogs, the Anubis is saying that this is a sign, or this is a confirmation of protection. This is someone's ancestor is giving you some sort of symbol or sign that they're there. Anubis is also giving you a symbol and sign that he is there for you, and he's actually protecting you from such death or spells or etc. Like it could be a sign for you guys. So be on a lookout for that for some of you guys. Dogs. Also, it's telling me that your protection is loyal because you were loyal to the divine, and they acknowledge that. If some of you guys were really wondering, have my ancestors seen how, like, what I've been doing as a divine, seen what I've been doing? They're saying yes, we do. We are seeing that you are very loyal, so we're about to reward you in front of this person in a very huge way, and we're about to punish them in front of you. This person thought that you were stubborn. They thought that you couldn't get into line. But they have no reason to control you. They have no reason to attack you other than the fact that you bothered their eye and that they were jealous of you, even though they're like some old saggy titty lady or some old creepy, big ear guy who creeps people out and sits in the dark on the swamp, okay? Or this could even be somebody who does magic. This could be somebody who just does magic on people, like sex magic, and it's creepy because they're like gross. Like people don't actually they're not actually attracted to them in real life, and then they go behind closed doors and like masturbate to people or do weird stuff to people to get attention. And it's like, it just makes people hate them. It makes people be like, ew. Ugh. Like, it makes people not want to be around them, you know what I mean? Like, that's what that vibe is giving me too. And then that also gave me like a nasty feeling around incest or something, whoever this is. Okay. So they're saying that you're not a fool anymore. They're saying you're not a fool anymore. Oh, propane and propane accessories in reverse. They feel like they cannot gaslight you. There could also be a Virgo and Aries involved in this situation. Whoever the Virgo or Aries here is, or the air sign, they know that they cannot gaslight you anymore. None of these people in this spread can gaslight you anymore. They know that you are no longer a fool. They thought that you were slow. They thought you were stupid because you were taking your time. You were taking your time to take care of yourself. You were going through trauma. You were going through all the shit these people could have even done to you. Or all of the sabotage that was happening to you. You guys were just slowing it down, and you guys were just rebuilding yourselves, and they thought that was because you were stupid, but now they're realizing it was because you were silently being a ninja. Silently a ninja. The song right now is Pop Shit by FBP Mo, so like, they're realizing you guys are out here to pop shit. They're like, oh, while we were out here clowning on you, we were like trying to make you feel bad about yourself, you were here gathering your weapons. Like you were getting your people together, your ancestors were getting together, gathering weapons and gathering the resources, gathering the armor, and making it so that this next hit really counts. That's why you took a while. That's why your ancestors took a while. That's why the divine took a while to get you here. They thought, you know what, I think these people thought it was them who was strong enough who were sabotaging you, putting you behind in your life, but in reality, your ancestors were actually protecting you. And you're about to blow up really fast in a big way, and these people aren't going to know what to do because they can't gaslight their way back into your life. Yeah, they're going to feel like failed. They know that they failed, and they know they're going to fail, and they know that they are failures from this fucking point on. Yep. That girl, they wanted so badly to be that girl, literally. They wanted Pharrell to fall in love with them. You guys could be somebody who attracts people who get a lot of options. You don't just attract anyone. I feel like you guys attract people who a lot of people want, but they want you, because that girl isn't that the song about how like Pharrell has like lots of like options, but like there's that one girl and he has to admit to himself that he's like in love, or the song is about like the guy has to admit that that's the girl, right? You guys are that girl. You guys are that girl that everyone has to admit to themselves. Every player has to admit to themselves that they're in love with. Like, you change people. Like, you get the best partners, or you guys attract like a lot of people to you, and these people don't. They get the bottom of the barrel. They have to accept what they get, what they can. That's what they feel like, because they don't respect themselves. They don't love themselves. They just think they're not good enough, so they hate you instead because you have confidence, because you had to learn the hard way how to love yourself because you were left out here by yourself, or you were bullied a lot, or you're bullied by this person or by these people, maybe because you came from a humbler place or didn't have as much money, or you guys just hang out with people that aren't high class or high standard like these people, and they mistook that. They thought you were slow, they thought you were dumb, poor, a peasant, and that you deserve to be laughed at. But now they're seeing that that's actually what makes you that girl. That's actually what makes all the guys want to talk to you. Guys want to talk to the girl that actually knows about the sports and likes the sports, because not because, oh, that's what guys like girls that like things they like, not because you're a pick me, but because genuinely that makes you an interesting person. Because not a lot of people, even know guys that actually know about the sport. Like, I don't know a lot of guys who could talk to me about boxing, unfortunately. It's really sad. It sucks. Guys are posers, bro. A lot of men are fucking fakers. They're such fakers, dude. Like, they just always want to flex. It's so hard to find a man out here, like a male friend, or like who's actually like genuinely like into the same stuff. Being a guy, I'm gonna tell you guys, like, being a man, like going out there, like whenever I talk about like boxing or like anything I'm genuinely like cars, I find that a lot of men, like, instead of like being into the shit you're into, or like actually saying like, oh yeah, I'm into that, like I'm actually into boxing too, or I'm not, but I'm into soccer, this is what I like. Men are really dishonest. They like to, I find that a lot of men, especially when they have like problems with their masculinity, they lie and they'll be like, "Oh yeah, I know about this boxer. I watched the Jake Paul fight," or they like fake. They're like, "Oh yeah, car, blah blah blah." But it's like it insults my intelligence, because I actually went to school to be like a mechanic at some point. I actually worked in automotive, so I'll see that these guys are lying to me about like what they know about cars. Like they're like talking about bullshit to me, and it's like embarrassing for them. It's awkward for me. Or like when guys will be like, "Oh yeah, fights, right? Haha," and it's like, I'm talking to them about like Gervonta Davis. I'm talking to them about like my favorite boxers and the different championships, MMA. And it's like a lot of guys, they're not very genuine. They just talk, they say things to sound manly, and a lot of them, they don't know what I'm talking about. So, when a man finds like a woman, or a masculine, doesn't have to be heteronormative, but like when a masculine finds like a feminine energy, or somebody who matches them on that level, who actually is interested in things that are not, normally what the feminines are into, it makes them very interesting. Because like I said, like in general, in this really fake social media world or superficial world we're in, right? It's kind of like, it's like so hard to find a genuine friend, guy or genuine girl who's really into the things they say they're into. Like, I personally, I don't care when people don't like what I like, but I get so excited when people are excited about what they like, because then I get to learn. Like, I like it when people are like, you know what, I don't really like boxing, but I like soccer. And then I'm like, you know what, tell me more about that, because I would love to learn about that. And I'll tell you about boxing. I'll talk to you about, we could watch a fight, we could watch a game. I like people like that. I don't like it when people fucking fake their shit. And I think something about you is that you would be the kind of person that, people know that you know what you're talking about. Like, you don't fake. You're that girl. You don't fake it. That's why probably a lot of guys like you, a lot of girls like you, because you know what you're talking about, and not to show off, not because you're trying to say all these big words, but more like because you genuinely want connections with people. You genuinely want real friends, true friends that actually like what you like, so you're very honest. You put all your cards on the table, you tell them what you like, you get excited about the things you like, because you want to know if that person's excited about it too. Or you just want to share that excitement with them. But these people, they don't understand what that's like. They do things, they just do things that they think other people like. They just do things that they think it looks cool or makes them look manly. They're fakers. They remind me of fakers. And that's why they can never be on your level, and they just don't understand why, because even though you don't have as much money, or you don't have the materialism, or you don't have the same looks, or you don't have the same opportunities, privileges, etc., they don't understand why people still relate to you from all walks of life, why all sorts of people like you, why all sorts of, even children are comfortable with you because you're so compassionate, you're so considerate, and you're an empath. And you know how to treat people in different situations. You know how to treat, even when people are in a bad mood, even when people go, since that someone's gone through trauma, you know how to deal with them, you know how to talk to them. These people don't know how to talk to people, they don't know how to communicate with people. They're very entitled. Sorry if I'm talking so fast. They're very entitled, and they just talk to people to see what they can get out of people or get out of the conversation. And it's like sad because you genuinely, like I said, you could be a girl who genuinely likes sports, genuinely likes fighting, right? MMA. The guys like talking to you about like the fighters, because there's female fighters, or you could be a guy who genuinely likes a particular TV shows. Like maybe you guys like reality TV, like maybe you're a male and you genuinely like watching daytime television, and maybe you attract women who like to talk about daytime television. Like, oh my god, like did you see the latest have you seen the latest Celebrity Talk, or have you seen the latest what's that, the View? I know the View isn't like a good, like the best show or best example, but like maybe you could be a guy, a masculine, who likes things that maybe feminines do like, but like not in like a in a way where you're scared of losing your masculinity over it, but it attracts really deep conversations about those interests, right? Like you could just be somebody who does something like that. And these people are so jealous. Like, they don't get why everybody all around likes your genuine energy, when these people have spent so much time trying to make fun of you, bully you, and maybe even make you feel bad for these same things. Like, they could have said that, oh, your hair is blue. Why did you dye your hair blue? That looks stupid. That looks funny. And now, you guys can get a lot of attention for your blue hair. You guys get a lot of compliments, you guys get a lot of phone numbers or something like that. You guys are out there, and it's kind of like, they don't get it. It's like and then they like copy other people. They're like, they're always like an impression of somebody else too. Yeah, there's no confusion anymore about this. I feel like you could have been confused about these people before. You could have been confused as to why this person was targeting you, or why they were acting strange to you. You probably didn't even know they were putting this on you. They were plotting these internet crimes on you. This whole time. Maybe you sense that this person didn't like you, and that's why you didn't like them, or you didn't like the vibes. But there's something about how, like, you didn't know this was going on, but it's about to come out, because they did too much. They got too many people involved. This person got too many people involved in this too. This person could have even put hidden cameras in your room. If you guys feel like this person's astrally watching you, but you don't understand why, and maybe even when you go to sleep, like you feel like you're being watched, if you guys feel like there are hidden cameras in your room, I just wanted to say, Spirit wanted me to tell you to try this. To put your blanket over your face and see how you feel. If you see this person in your mind's eye watching you, or you feel like you're being watched in your room, and you feel like there could be a hidden camera, put your blanket over your head when you go to sleep and see how you feel. If you feel like you're no longer being watched with the blanket over your head, there could be a possibility that there is a camera, and that it's not psychic stalking, that it's actually a camera. If you put your blanket over your head and you still feel like they're watching you, then it could be psychic. But if you feel like someone's watching you and you put the blanket over your head, that's the sign that there is a camera in your room and someone is currently watching you at that moment. That's a psychic trick that I found out from where I live. So that's something. If you guys sorry, I had to adjust my belt because this seat is getting really uncomfortable, so I probably have to go soon. That's an indicator, because it's not really comfortable for me to sit on my balls. But anyways, this person could have put hidden cameras inside your room or in your home, and you always feel like you're being watched by this particular person, and this You didn't know about this. This could come out in a court case when this person gets busted for something else. They could have even sold the content of you from those hidden cameras with Bitcoin, and there could be like a weird. Oh my god, my partner. I know, babe. Um, because I can't sit. Um, they could like I don't know. They're gonna get in trouble, and then they're gonna find other stuff on their computer. I see this person like going to another country with like their computer equipment in their luggage. This person is not going to have any clothes with them. It's just going to be completely computers in their luggage. They're not going to have time to pack clothes because they have Bitcoin money, so they're going to plan on buying money in Europe, I heard. I'm sorry, buying clothes in Europe that they need, or food when they get there, or Asia, I heard, when they run away, and they're gonna get arrested. They're gonna find the computers in their bags at the airport or in their hotel room, depending on how far the authorities let them get. And they're gonna open this shit up. They're gonna find footage of you, if this applies for some of you, in that computer, and you guys might get a payout. You guys might get notified about this in court, because this person might have worked with secret hidden cameras in your room somehow. Do the blanket trick. Do me a favor, do the blanket trick. You feel watched, you feel like you're being invaded, you feel like you can't sleep because someone is always like trying to get to you. Put the blanket over your head, see how you feel, because there's a difference. Psychic spying sounds more like names. Like, you're gonna hear the names, you're gonna hear more words, but you will also see them. You might see them in your mind's eye, or you might see them intrude on your thoughts or on your memories. Like, they'll try to step in there like a movie, and it's like, you're not supposed to be here. That's what a psychic spy is like. But also, if they're watching you, it can also have a similar effect, especially if you're intuitive or psychic. You could feel the same way. You could get them confused because you know, or you could sense someone is watching you. So if there is like and this isn't for everyone and everybody, well, there are different ways. I'm not, like I said, sorry. There are different ways that everybody has psychic abilities, so don't just take that one way. Like, I'm not the professional, I'm not a doctor on this. This is just from my personal experience. But there's probably like other ways you guys could sense someone's watching you. But that's just one of my personal ways that I figured it out. Is the blanket over the head trick. If you can't see anything when you put the blanket over the head, if you start to feel that feeling calm down of someone watching you, then it's definitely a hidden camera or something technological they're spying on you through. This person's a pervert. They're very demented and creepy. They wanted to watch what you were watching. They wanted to look at your face on your phone camera. They wanted to spoof your camera. For some of you, they could have, like, I've said this in another reading before, that I suggest you guys look up hidden camera. Go on Amazon and look up mini USB hidden camera plug-in. Security hidden camera. Look up things like that on Amazon. If you really suspect some shit and you don't know what to look for, you're gonna be really surprised how affordable, cheap it is for spyware like this. It's really scary how much they've advanced the technology of wireless Bluetooth or Wi-Fi powered cameras that are hidden. You don't even need them to be connected to power to work too. For some of them, they could be recharged. Like, the person just needs to come back and retrieve it, or they don't even have to because it's connected to an app. Like, it's really scary. So if you guys really want to know more, like, what those things could even look like, what to look out for some of you, I mean, it's not going to be like guaranteed it'll look like those things, but those are some pretty common things that I've seen. I've unfortunately, like, after staying at some Airbnbs, looked it up online, and I saw that I've stayed in places where they've had hidden camera, like working USB cubes for like your chargers, phone chargers, your computers, even like lamps. There's even alarm clocks that have hidden cameras in them that are very inconspicuous, or even like little cameras this small that they could put in like a shelf or in a bookshelf that you wouldn't even see if you didn't look. So think about those things. But yeah, this person gives me a feeling as they definitely spied on you through like a hidden camera, through your phone, through your laptop. This person's very sick. very perverted. They sell stuff like this. They could do this to children or teenagers, and they sell it overseas with like Bitcoin or cryptocurrency. The FBI has this person's name already because they're already connected to multiple other people who do things that are also shady. There's a Sagittarius here who also does something similar. There's a Pisces here who also is tied in here. There could be other air signs too that are tied into this situation that do something similar. Because of all of their relation and their how they're related or how they work together or how they end up in the same room, the judge is not going to accept this shit. All right, like this is bullshit. Like, this person feels like you're the only thing, nobody else but you. They feel like you're the only person that can fix the situation. Your forgiveness or you looking the other way is going to be the only way that they could get karma from this. But you guys are not even, you guys don't want, and you don't want this person anywhere near you. They're a safety hazard. Yeah, this person's running out of time. This person could even get diagnosed with like cancer too late, or they could get diagnosed with some sort of illness, STD, AIDS, some sort of like uncurable, sexual disease, and they're gonna find that they ran out of time, and that's gonna make them more desperate for your forgiveness or for a lot of other people's forgiveness, especially when they hit this courtroom. But nobody is going to forgive this person. They've done way too much. They've lived their life thinking that they were immortal because they live off of their parents' money. They live off of their parents' money. They thought they were going to get an inheritance when their parents died too. But there's something about how this is going to come out. Maybe there's something about how, like, the birthday or something around your birthday, it's going to come out and they're going to get cut off from this inheritance before their parent dies, and they're going to not be able to live carefree or, like a jerk anymore. Prick in reverse. This person is going to get an STD. This person could have even tried to give you an STD somehow. Maybe tried to hoe around your partner or something weird. Hi, Daisy. Okay, yeah, this person has a severe addiction, pirate, and then that's funny how I was literally thinking of the Pirates of the Caribbean earlier. Maybe you guys are from the Caribbean, maybe you are from a place where there were pirates, or there's a history of pirates, or this person is, or, but this person is definitely, they are coming across as a crook, but they're not coming across as a gangster. They're not coming across as like a real gangster. They're coming across as like somebody who just wants to be on drugs, wants to do illegal stuff, to be rebellious. Did you hear that? That's my haunted watch. You didn't see it. Oh my god, guys, you didn't see it. You didn't see it. My boxing glove just moved. My boxing glove just moved. Like the Velcro on it just. I don't know if you heard the little, but like okay. So my watch, my haunted watch, just went off when I said that this person is like severely on drugs, and then I saw my boxing gloves, because I hang my boxing gloves because I box in here, on the hook, and the Velcro on it made a noise. It made a rip noise, and it shook. So there's definitely somebody here with us right now, trying to confirm this for us. Thank you for that confirmation. That was wild. Sorry, but that's crazy. So they're trying to say that this person's definitely like dealing with a severe addiction. They are definitely rich. They don't need to be on the street, so-called hanging out with these bad people, because they come from a suburb life. They come from a life where their parents pay for everything, or their family is rich. But they're just being seen as like a wannabe rebel who has addictions, drug addictions, just because they're bored. They're just seen as bored. They're seen as ungrateful for their privileges. I know, it's so scary. And they're being seen as thirsty. They're being seen as a con artist. They're just like they're a lame. They're being seen as a lame. Like, and they could get really skinny, like they could have a really sunken in face, or they could look very skeletal in a few weeks. I heard, not days. I almost said days. So for some of you, in a few days, this person might end up looking really skeletal from their addiction. They could have go on a drinking bender or a drug bender, like a meth bender, and they might not eat for days, or they might barely eat. And in a few days, they're gonna look very sickly. They might even go to the hospital for this. They might overdose on some drug. Yeah, they're not eating healthy at all. This person's not eating greens in reverse. This person's not eating enough vegetables. They're also super stressed because the weed is in reverse here. This is somebody who refuses to smoke weed. This person refuses to smoke weed, but they like love meth and cocaine and alcohol, and that just stresses them out more. Like it's winding them up more, and their body is just like deteriorating. They think, okay, and there's also a lawsuit coming in either from you or from another person, and they're going to lose the lawsuit. This is saying they're about to lose the lawsuit because of their addiction. Their addiction isn't making them look any better. It's actually reinforcing the truth about this person that's coming out. There are people coming out of the woodwork. There are people. This person might even get Me Too'd. This person could be like a little bit like of a creep and could have assaulted some people. I'm sorry if that's triggering. This person is like a bad person. Okay, they're very nasty, very fucked up. They could have traumatized somebody, you know, vulnerable, and that person might come out and sue them. They're gonna lose this lawsuit. That's what I'm seeing here. And when they get into that lawsuit for that other person who reports them, this could even be like somebody at their job who goes to HR and reports them for being like very, very inappropriate and literally trying to touching them or something. And this person's gonna lose that lawsuit. And part of how they're gonna lose the lawsuit is they're gonna show up super late. They're gonna show up super drunk, hungover. They're gonna look really sick. They're gonna look very strung out. The reasoning, their accounts, or what do you call it? Their testimony is gonna be very rushed, very like, well, I was there. No. Like it's gonna come out not sounding like it does in their head because they're high or they're coming down, and they're gonna lose that case really fast. Like I'm hearing that the trial's gonna be like 1 week long. That they're gonna immediately decide this person's guilty off day one, off the bat. Just because of how unstable they are mentally. Like they definitely touched that lady, that girl, or that guy at their job wrong, or you know, or somebody that they shouldn't have, and that's where this whole can of worms is gonna open up with their computers. And remember when I said something about how their luggage, like they're gonna look through this person's luggage and find like a laptop or some sort of like secret computers when they go to like another country or something, where like they're gonna find evidence of you or evidence of them spying on you, and that's gonna get them in a lot more trouble. There's gonna be a fire. This person might try to set their house on fire to avoid getting caught up in this evidence, or this person might smoke in their house and they might accidentally catch on fire. There's a lot of drama coming for this person and the people around them. Yeah, this person is confused because they feel like, turn around by Sad Girl, they feel like they know that they hated you. They know that they treated you super badly in the past, like beyond horrible, like beyond abusive, and they don't understand why now they feel bad, because they felt like they wouldn't feel bad for how they treated you, but they do now. Yeah, drink up, sip it on. This person has extreme drinking issues. This person is drinking right now. And this person also could be, like I said, closeted because of their family. Like their family's homophobic, so they act homophobic, but they're secretly gay or bi. And there's something about how like they hate you because maybe you're able to express yourself or just be yourself spiritually or however you want to be, and this person isn't able to be themselves in the way they want. And it's like they just repress that with alcohol. They repress that with drinking so much. And this might even come out white wedding. Wow, there might be a divorce here with white wedding in reverse. There might even be like truth about a wedding. Like something might have even happened. And my hair is like standing up on its ends. So there might be like something going on with like like a scandal that happened at this person's wedding. If this person's married, like they could have like even done something weird with like their butt buddy or their scissor sister, you know what I mean, like their secret gay lover at this wedding, and there might even be proof of that. My hairs are standing up, so that's like a sign of confirmation. Also, this is telling me that they're getting high. They're really high right now. They could be really drunk. And they're also on a flight. Somebody could be taking off on a flight right now for some of you. They're also having breathing issues. This person could have issues breathing right now. They could like literally have asthma. Wow, bridge in reverse. This person is having breathing issues because they know the bridge is burned, and they know the one person that could have testified for them and be seen as trustworthy in the court will never testify for them, would never be there for them, and would never ever tell others that this person's innocent. You guys could be being seen in a very high vibration right now. You guys could be being seen as somebody who is trustworthy, keeps their word, is hardworking, is everything this person is not, and also everything this person, like opposite of what this person tried to make you seem. Because this person tried to make you seem like a spoiled brat and lazy, but it's opposite. You're not a spoiled brat and you're not lazy. You're just optimistic, you're positive, and sometimes you get down, but you get yourself back up and you're a hard worker. And you're also conservative with your energy, and you don't incorporate with toxic people like that. So you're not lazy and you're not immature, you're not whatever they said you are. You just are more mature than them, and you're more hardworking than them, and you don't complain, you don't bitch like they would. You've gone through things that this person would definitely have bitched about or complained about or cried about. And that's why they feel like you didn't go through anything. But people are realizing the truth of your strength and the truth about what their strength is. People are finding out they're weak. People are finding out they're so weak that they did all of this to you over something so small, something so pussy. Now people are seeing not only are you a superwoman or superman or super person, you work super hard on top of what this person attacked you with, what this person put you through, traumatized you with, what all these people tried to traumatize you with. You raised yourself possibly, or you could have defended yourself, or you could have taken care of yourself, or all three, and had the weight of the world on your back and the weight of these people's abuse on your back. And now people are seeing you as literally the winner of the Strongest Man Award or Strong Woman Award. Like literally, you guys... Like, now that people see the truth, they feel really fucking bad. They feel like you guys are like one of those movies where people cry at the end, like with a plot twist. Like when people realize the whole time, like the old grandma was doing all of this for the little boy, so that he would be happy, or that she was working. You know those movies from Asia that make you cry because it's like, oh my god, you know, I was so ungrateful, but I didn't know that they were doing this for me, or I didn't know that you were my brother, and that you were just helping. You know, like, do you know those dramas, those Korean dramas, or like those Asian movies where they make you cry because it's like, damn it, it's like right in my heart, man. Like, like I didn't know that you were the right one, but you're not, or that you were helping. It's like people feel that about you. People are heartbroken on that level for you, like the way that Korean dramas sometimes make me feel, where you're like, you go tear up because it's like, damn, like they worked that hard for that kid, and like they didn't know, and then they died. It's like that's what people feel like. They feel like that for you. They feel like you are the saddest fucking story they ever heard, and they feel even more sad that they were fucking involved and participated in making your life that. They participated in being the villain in your life. And now my hair is acting up, like my scalp is acting up. They're just crying. They feel like heartbroken crying because you were out here fending off for your own. You were like, fine, like I went through all that by myself, like stuff that would make people cry, stuff that would make people want to die, stuff that would make people really hurt, especially this bitch right here who couldn't even survive half of what you've been through. And now they don't even want to face that they did that to you. They don't even want to say sorry. They don't even want to face. No, it's too late to say sorry. They said sorry. They had a hell of times before to say sorry. I feel like you were very kind, but now it's expired. It's expired to say sorry. Now this person is just like, they don't even want to face what they did. They don't even want to face the kind of person they are, so they're just drinking. So now this person's drunk 24/7 around their children, around their husband, you know what I mean? They're just drunk all the time because they don't want to think about what a horrible person they truly are. And it's like really funny because they were openly a horrible person to you, to your face, behind your back, everywhere, every angle 360, horrible, evil. What, were you not in your body the whole time when you were messing with Jungle Collective? Were you not in your body the whole time for all those years you were bullying them? Don't pretend now that you're a good person, that you suddenly have a heart, that you suddenly feel bad. Because I assure you, this person doesn't. This person doesn't feel bad. They're a psychopath. They're not human. They're not human. They're a vessel. They're an entity. They're literally they've been taken over by a sex demon. This person actually, these people are possessed by a sex demon. A low level 1 sex demon too. Not even a level 10. Like a weak one. Because they so desperately wanted to compete with you, and they thought that you were a slut or a whore, so they thought that they should be a slut or a whore to gain power, but in reality you earned that from overcoming your trauma and learning to love yourself. There's a difference between giving your body up to multiple people for outside validation, and there's a difference between that and working on yourself, taking time on yourself, cutting off toxic people and loving yourself and getting validation from yourself. There's a difference, and they had to learn that the hard way, so now they are possessed by sex demons. Low level sex demons. Not even the Babylon whore, not even the fun ones, not even the ones that like to party, not even the ones that make you feel good. No. They don't feel good. They're getting spikes up their asshole. They're getting butt plugs this big that are spiritual and invisible up their anus, up into their prostate. Like they're getting penetrated, stabbed with a knife in their ass, invisible by a demon. And that every time, it feels like hemorrhoids. They think it's hemorrhoids when they sit down. It feels like a bunch of daggers, like they're sitting on glass. But really, there's a sex demon in their ass, in their organs, in their bodies, like every day. Because they owe those entities, because they thought that that was what they needed to compete with you, but they were so wrong. And now they're addicted to meth, alcohol, they're addicted to not being sober, they're addicted to sex for some of you, to the point where they're bored by adult sex and now they're turning to nasty, taboo, creepy shit, child stuff, and now they're getting caught up with the law. They're possessed. They're very dumb, very stupid. They don't have a mind anymore. They don't even know what their own dreams are. They don't even know what kind of music they like. They don't even know who they are anymore. They literally have been depersonalized. They are voids. And they're just getting stuck up in their drinks. And this, oh yeah, look, green-eyed monster. Everyone's seeing them as a green-eyed monster because all they do is get drunk, and they're also being seen as a racist, if that applies for you. This person could also wear glasses or have long hair or have a beard for some of you. They could be a little bit overweight. This person is being seen as a green-eyed monster because every time they're triggered by you, they get really drunk instead of being nice or instead of facing the truth. And there's something about how, like, people are seeing, whenever they get drunk, they expose themselves more, and people are seeing them as a green-eyed monster, as a jealous bitch, and a racist. This person could have targeted you just because they were racist, too. And people are seeing this about them right now. People are also seeing that, like, this person's a narcissist, and that they lack accountability. People are coming up to this person's face right now, or they're going to be coming up to them soon, especially when they're drunk or in a space where they are drinking, like a bar or a club, and they're going to be confronting this person with a lot of the things they said about you and a lot of the things they tried to do to you and a lot of the rumors going around about what this person is doing behind closed doors for money and what their interests are. they're going to be confronted a lot, and this person, like, you know, like I said, they don't take accountability for how they treated you. They're not taking accountability, so they're just getting drunk instead. So their response is just the bottle. So when people come up to them, hey, why did you treat Jungle Collective like this, their response is swug, swug, swug. You know what I mean? And people are gonna, that's their answer. Their answer is swug. And this person, people are gonna have, you know, people are going to turn against them. People are turning against them right now, and they are going to turn against them when they see how this person lacks accountability and how they're about to go to jail, so they don't want to be involved with this person because they don't want to get arrested too, and how this person, they're triggering this person. They know that what this person did to you was actually something that they did. They know that this person's guilty of things that they're being accused of, and that they're going to court for, because this person's reaction to how people mention you is also very volatile and very angry, or very like immature, and it's very telling. It's very telling, and it's not helping their case at all, and they're losing a lot of friends, a lot of support. This person's very obsessed with looking like popular or the best, but they never could be because they're too boring, because they're too spoiled. It's kind of like I said, like that one rich kid who's like they have mom and dad's money, they want to be a gangster, but it's like, no, you just take a lot of drugs, and people want you and people want to be around you because you buy them drugs too. These people probably have friends because they provide their friends with drugs. Like if they have younger friends, they probably just use them for like ecstasy, or like I heard heroin, or ketamine. Oh God, who are they hanging out with? Pills, Xanax. Like weird stuff. They're using this person to get weird stuff. Probably because this person's older, or they're at a certain age where they have access to like weird drugs. I don't know. Or weird pills, weird prescriptions. Again, there's so many cards about drinking here. There's so many cards about how this person has a severe drinking problem, or how their family does, or how everybody does here in this group. All these people have an alcohol problem, because blood alcohol content here is in reverse. This is the blood alcohol content chart for male and female from California Department of Motor Vehicles, DMV. It's from the pamphlet. Whoa, you about to lose your job. You're about to lose your job, okay? So this is coming out because these people definitely could have done something to you to do with alcohol, maybe. If they tried to control your body or control your life, they could have done it through tempting you with alcohol, or tempting you with drugs, or trying to get your life bad in a way where you would have to rely on similar things like them, or go down a horrible path like that, or they could have even tried to roofie you or drug you, because this person, like I said, could be a assaulter or roofie people. For some of you guys, and they could do some weird content to do with that. This person is going to get this person might come to their job drunk, I heard, because this is in reverse, and then you're about to lose your job. This person or these people might lose their jobs because they're coming in too drunk, because they can't face the fact that they have to take accountability for what they've done to you or how they treated you, and they never thought they would all their lives, and this could have been like years long abuse. So because they can't handle it or understand that, because you know they've never done this in their life, so all they know is to do drugs or to be drunk. So this is going to get to the point where the only way they can function or even act happy or act nice to people is if they're drunk. And they're going to come to their job drunk, and they're going to have an accident on the job or do something wrong at their job where it's going to cause them to get fired. And it's going to be humiliating because everybody's going to watch them get fired in front of everyone. I'm getting a feeling of like, you know how like when you were in elementary school or high school, right? And I don't know if this has ever happened to you before, or like middle school, where you are talking in class, or like you do something to get in trouble, and the teacher's talking and they point you out, and they really yell at you, like the teacher's like, hey, Jungle Collective, why are you talking? Why did it? And they're like, you need to go to the office. Like, have you ever gotten in trouble with the teacher? I've gotten in trouble with the teacher so many times. But you know when like a teacher gets mad at you, and then the whole class looks at you, and everyone's looking at you, and you're just like standing there like a deer in the headlights, like in the middle of doing whatever you were doing, and the teacher's kind of like calling you out, and and especially if you get really in trouble, like you have to go to the principal's office or you will get like a citation in school. It's so embarrassing because like everybody's looking at you and they're like, wow, that's so unfortunate. Now they're like, wow, I hate for that to be me. Like their parents has to get called, like that's a bad kid. Like that's what this person I feel like is going to feel like at their job. Like I'm getting like a feeling of like this person standing in the middle. Like this person could work in a office where maybe like an open concept office. Maybe they work in like a office that looks like a classroom, or like like a office that looks like BuzzFeed. Like maybe it's a corporate office they work in, but there's like lots of open desks, or maybe even low cubicles so everyone can see what's going on or hear what's going on in the room at once. And there's something about how a manager is going to come up to one of your abusers here, one of these stalkers here in this group, and oh my gosh, my scalp is really acting up, so this is really serious. They're going to come up to this person, they're going to literally chew them out in front of all of the employees. If this person is a supervisor, it's going to be someone above them coming down from corporate or coming down from a regional position all the way from another city or state to come see this supervisor in this corporate setting. And everyone is going to know about this because usually when someone like that comes down, I feel like they have to prepare themselves or they have to get certain things ready or make it look good. It could even be a CEO or boss, who's going to come into their office, this location, for some of you. And they're going to come and chew out your abuser in front of everybody, in front of all their employees, in front of all the people below them. Because there's something about how this person's not fit to do their supervising job or their job in general, because they possibly do something with money or do something with like legal paperwork at their job, and they're coming in too drunk now. They're coming in too inebriated, and they're messing up paperwork, or they're not treating employees right, and then they're also like messing things up constantly. They're making a mess. They're also not acting appropriately towards others. They could possibly be inappropriate towards their coworkers or be harassing others or a bully, and someone is going to come in from corporate possibly and chew them out in front of everyone and tell them to clear out their desk and get the fuck out in front of everyone, like on the spot. Like they're not even going to say you have until tomorrow to leave, because sometimes when you get fired, and to avoid awkwardness, they usually say, hey, you have until next week. I'm getting a little bit dizzy right now, and I'm getting a lot of like blood like rushing to my head right now, or a lot of weird scalp feelings. So I don't know if that's a really big confirmation. I'm gonna get off soon because it's making me a little bit dizzy, to be honest. It's like, oh my god, yeah, I'm getting a lot of sensory situations on here. So this person is, wow, hold on, let me drink some water, guys. I'm gonna get off soon. I'm gonna log off soon because I feel really dizzy. I'm feeling a little bit dizzy right now. Suddenly, I'm suddenly feeling really hot too. Maybe it's the reading. Also, ow. I shouldn't say it like that. This person's gonna get fired in front of everyone by someone like loud, someone like has way more power than them. Maybe this person is very controlling and they're used to telling people below them, treating people below them at their job like trash, and they're coming in drunk and they shouldn't be having this authority, so they're about to lose their job in front of everyone. It's going to be very, very humiliating for them. This person's going to literally be chewed out. I heard they're going to be told that they're irresponsible, they're immature, that they don't deserve this position, that they are a disgrace to the company and a shame, they're an embarrassment. I heard they might
have even messed up a really important meeting or conference while drunk, and that could be why. And they're gonna have to clear their office space. Like they're gonna have to and they're gonna have to leave now. Sorry, I got really dizzy, but I said that sometimes some companies they give you like a grace period where they're like, hey, at the end of the week you need to be out of here. So usually that gives the person time over the week to just like after hours even just like pack the stuff up, get it out of there slowly, say their goodbyes, no hard feelings. But no, this person is like, get out now. Like I feel like they're gonna even yell. There's gonna be like a scene. I'm seeing like an office that's very quiet, usually quiet. There's like a woman with glasses. There's like phones going, like really low volume phones. It almost sounds like The Office from The Office. If you've ever watched that show, it's kind of like The Office, like it sounds like that, where it's very quiet, like everyone's just working. And then I'm seeing a boss come in and like break the silence and just like be like, you are a disgrace to this company. I need you to pack up your things right now. How you acted was not acceptable in the meeting, and you are fired. You are forced to resign, effective immediately. Blah blah blah. Turn in your paperwork. Turn in your badge, even, or your license, your certificates. You need to get a box right now. You need to leave right now, immediately. And then I see them bringing in security. Security is going to escort this person out on the spot, like in the middle of the shift. Not even like at the end of the day, not even at the beginning. No, it's gonna be awkward because it's like right in the middle, like right at like 3 p.m. Like not even like close to when they're clocking out. They're gonna like right in the middle of it, and everyone's gonna watch them. All the people that they, were so shitty to is gonna watch them like be humiliated. And they're gonna not be able to pay for their house, their rent, and because they didn't save any of their money, they could be in severe credit card debt right now because they really like to keep up appearances, and then they have a lawsuit coming up, so they can't afford legal help or defense, and then they're spending all their money on drugs and fake flexing and being an alcoholic. So it's just like a really no bueno, like no bueno. It's like really not a good situation here for these people. Yeah, these people are severely evil eyeing you, but it's not working. It's just making you grow faster with the Lotus card here. Everything, all the dirt they put on you, all the shit they try to put on you, it just made you stronger, and it just made you stand out more. It just made them look more different from you, to the where it's like where you're the beautiful, where you're this beautiful, delicate lotus, and they are the mud. Like they really drew the line between themselves, between animal and man. I heard like they drew the lines between themselves and you by constantly throwing mud on you, and by you constantly proving yourself to the divine, proving your loyalty. That you really how they're treating you isn't right, and it's not true what they're saying to you. What they're saying about your spirituality possibly wasn't true. What they're saying about your religion or your beliefs or your belief in yourself even wasn't true. Yeah. Your ancestors are coming in right now, and they're gonna take away lives, I heard. These people owe you blood. They don't just owe you money, they owe you blood, they owe you tears. Some of these people may make it out of this from your ancestors, some of these people may not. Some of these people may not live through this blood loss and tear loss, because tear loss to me also means mental health. And you lost a lot of mental health in front of these people, and they didn't care. They thought it was amusing and fun. They thought it was entertaining. So for that, your ancestors are going to make them lose a lot of tears or mental health and blood. Fire. Again, something about the fire. They might even lose someone in a fire. They might cause a fire to their own house or their own building, and someone they love might die in that fire or get severely injured, or they might die in that fire. Or I don't even think they're going to die. I think someone they love is going to die in that fire, unfortunately, or some sort of accident they cause. Due to them being inebriated, it's going to kill someone that they actually care about, and that's really sad. But that's their karma, because they consistently sent you death threats, death spells over and over again, and I feel like your ancestors and the team really want you to know about what's going on behind the scenes with these people, and also to reinforce that you stay away from this energy. They say that there's no need for you to be around them, to communicate with them anymore, to do business with them anymore. There was an illusion. They tried to make an illusion that you needed them in your life, but the whole time it was like, this is what's been going on in the background, and they want you to know this so that they don't get it mixed and you don't get it mixed. You know what I mean? Like, you don't get it twisted. Exactly. Line between animal and man, Kristen. These people they just want to act like animals, and that's what people are seeing. These people are animals. They're not human. They don't have hearts. They are creatures. They're possessed creatures. You know what I mean? Oh, that's not a card. That is a better read. Okay, so I'm gonna finish off this. Before I go, because I started to feel a little bit lightheaded from this reading. Since there's so much energy here going on, I wanted to finish off on. I want to look in what's going on with how they went to a priest. So if these people are in your family, some of these people, for some of you, if you guys are on a spiritual path, spiritual journey, or if you do something with your job that is spiritual, or if you guys just in general heal others in some way or want to with your job, with your personality, and you happen to have a particular spirituality that you either keep secret or you do not keep secret, these people try to go to a priest to get a second, not just a second opinion, but try to get a priest to come against you. Or a monk, I heard, or some sort of like guru, yogi, some sort of like higher, like spiritual authority, like a religious authority. These people could have tried to go to a church, and no problem. They could have gone to like a church, right? Because there's something about, you do something, you literally don't have to do a spiritual business or job or a spiritual healing. You don't have to be a yoga instructor or a meditation guide, but you could be somebody who just like, you could do like something unrelated, like you could be a personal fitness trainer, or like I don't know, I heard a bud tender at a dispensary. If you got, oh my god, if somebody at the dispensary is watching me, can you guys hook me up? Or I'll hook you up with a reading. I'll do it. I'll read for a trade, by the way. Or sorry, if someone's like a pharmacist, right? Somebody here could be a pharmacist. Someone here could work at a retail, but maybe you guys are really successful at this business. I heard designer. Some of you guys are a designer or a small business owner, but maybe you guys do something to protect yourself spiritually, or you're very spiritual, and these people wanted others to see it as wrong. They wanted to see people to see your success as demonic, or they wanted to see you as wrong. So they tried to get a spiritual leader or some sort of priest or monk to meet you, come up to you, gaslight you with them, or even come up to the public and tell the public that what you were doing with your business, your job, or you in general is not correct, because due to your spirituality. For some of you, this is really specific. This is only applying to you if you're like really openly spiritual, or these people know you're spiritual. They went to like a church that they always go to. You're like, if this is your family could always go, or in general a family, this could be a family if it's not your family, like they all are related to each other in a familial way. They all go to like one church, right? They all go to a similar church. And you could have noticed that they all go to the same church, same temple. They all see the same priest. They could all talk about this priest a lot, or this father, or this monk. They could all bring him up a lot. They could all recommend each other or recommend other people to this priest to talk to him for guidance. Or this could even be a church where they claim that this priest has prophecy, prophetic, what do you call it, abilities. I don't know if there are churches that do that, but I know there are monks that can do that, like psychic monks supposedly, or tattoo monks even, like that can do yantras on people. There's specific temples for things, but like they could go to a place like this, right? All of them, this family, and I feel like they all tried to go to the same church recently and tried to talk to this priest and hey Shabbat and tell they tried to tell them like they tried to tell him like a lot of lies about you because these people don't actually have faith. So this priest, this is like a literal high priest figure. This priest is actually psychic. This priest or this monk, they don't understand that this monk actually is psychic, like he claims to be. A lot of people could talk to this psychic, or I mean, sorry, a lot of people could talk to this monk or priest, or a lot of people could visit this priest from around the world for his words or guidance. Like maybe he talks to people through their problems really well, or he gives a lot of guidance to a lot of different people, but maybe like these people don't believe him when he says that he is psychic, but they pretend they believe him. They just they go to this temple or this church. This family goes to this church and they donate money to it constantly, and they visit this monk and constantly because they want a relationship with the monk or the high priest, the priest, sorry. They want a relationship with this famous priest or a psychic priest so that they could seem holy, they could seem innocent. They want him for the alibi. They don't want him for because they actually believe, because they believe they're paying money to help the divine or help this priest or help others or the church or the resources in the church. They're doing it to look good. Everything they do is to look good. They don't actually have any divine belief or faith. So when they went to this priest and tried to talk to him, they didn't think that he would think they were lying. They didn't believe that he was actually a psychic and that he was actually prophetic when they went to this church. And so they said a lot of lies about you to this person. And this person probably had a benefit of the doubt about you at first. Or about them at first. This priest, probably thought you were the liar. They probably believed this family. If this is your family, they're like, oh, you need to obey your parents, or you need to obey your boss, or obey your siblings, or your grandparents or something. But now this prophetic monk or prophetic high priest figure at this church place is listening to them and getting visions, getting messages about their lies, and they're feeling very uncomfortable. And this priest also got a little bit annoyed and angry that these people would come to his place of worship and basically try to swindle him or lie to him and get him involved in their illegal schemes that are like connected to federal crimes, and just to get away with it, like to come against you, to lie about you, ruin your life, and possibly even maybe like word curse you or prayer curse you, just so they can get away with pedophilia or this mass crime or drug crimes, just so they can get away with stealing from you or lying about you. This priest, not all priests are holy. Not, as we've seen in the recent years or over time, priests and monks have come out to be really weird. People in those positions of religion and whatever, sometimes they don't end up being who they say they are. It's reminding me of that temple in Thailand that got excommunicated, I heard, and ordered by the parliament or by the Thai government to go to rehab because they all got caught for using the temple's money on meth, and all the monks ended up being on secretly had meth addictions. They all had to go to a rehab. They were forced. I don't know why I had to bring that up. I'm not saying that this priest has a meth addiction. I don't know, maybe he does, but I don't think he does. I'm not getting that feeling. I'm getting that feeling that this priest is not the most moral. I don't think this priest has the most, or monk has the best morals. That's why this priest believed them at first and didn't believe you, or probably was okay with supporting creepy people like this. Like, this priest could be sexist, You know, they could be having very outdated views, and that's why they didn't side with you for some reason, or why they believe some lies here. It doesn't even you don't even have to be a woman, and this priest is just sexist in general, or race. They could even be racist. This priest could even be racist, low key. But this priest is psychic, and they knew these people were lying. So this priest is actually what happened here is they went to the priest. They said, blah, 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 Jungle Collective is evil. Jungle Collective needs to be exorcised. Jungle Collective is worshiping the devil or doing something very wrong spiritually to attack us. We are in danger. Like, they tried to basically play the victim, even though they were the ones attacking you, stalking you. But the priest knows that they're the ones doing magic on you and attacking you. So the priest actually confronted them and said, are you sure it's not you? And this really shocked these people, because this priest is not scared. He's very psychic and he knows exactly what's up, so he's not scared of these people, and he probably knows magic himself. Like, he's very, very strong. This priest or monk, he's very psychically strong. Like, he can the thing is, I don't like him because he can astrally travel, like astrally spy on people. I don't like him. That's why he's very like not there's like a, not the best person morally, but this person does know. I think that this priest struggles with their morals sometimes. Like, they do struggle sometimes. They want to be a good person, they want to do the right thing because they do believe in like Buddha or Allah or God or whoever, Lord Shiva or whoever it is they believe in. They do believe that God is watching over them and seeing how they are reacting, you know, acting peaceful or angry or however they are. This priest has conflicting feelings about their faith. That's why their morals do blur, and that's why they might be racist, or they might have prejudiced views, or they might even be sexist towards you. But there's something about how they do have enough belief and faith to know that they don't want to help people with this like this. And they do have enough faith or belief in karma to know that they don't want to help this group of people come against you. So instead, they confronted these people and said, are you sure it's not you that I should confront right now? Is it not? Are you sure it's not you who is possessed? Because look at how you're acting towards this person. I don't understand why you're targeting this person. I don't see anything wrong with how they're following their beliefs. They should be able to follow God whatever way they want to. I feel like this priest was actually surprisingly understanding about it. Even though they could be sexist or racist or something like that, maybe they're trying to change their ways, or maybe this situation itself is opening up their eyes to how they are themselves. This priest could be really old or very close to passing away, and maybe they're trying to change how they view the world. They're trying to do a little bit better because they are, you know, they're coming more in contact with their faith, and maybe they're getting more advanced with how they understand things in this world and how karma is, and they understand they don't want karma from these people. And they're also, this priest is very angry. They even tried to lie to him. It's like insult to his intelligence and to his psychic faith, to him, psychic, and to his place of worship. Just being there, insulting him like that, trying to get him in on something very disgusting. And so, yeah, this priest could have like certain powers, certain like shamanic powers, I heard, and could have done a return to sender on these people without you knowing. This priest could have, or monk could have done like a protective binding spell or chant or some sort of incantation on these people from the old country. I heard a old country spell on this group of people to bind them to their sins and prevent them from spreading horrible karma to that place of worship as a protection to the building that that priest is in, because the priest is also really old and doesn't want to be hurt and doesn't want any of his congregation to get hurt. So I heard that he literally put some sort of shamanic spell, incantation, of confusion on these people so that they can incriminate themselves and accidentally live in truth, because they are not living in their truth. So he bound them to their lies and also made it so they accidentally call themselves out. Like they're gonna accidentally start, like, say this is a priest, this priest did a spell on them or prayer on them to make it so that they act more like Jesus. And his idea of acting more like Jesus is to be honest and to, not sin on others the same way, not murder. And if these people have murdered or have done things like that, or even put black magic, they're gonna start having a Jesus mindset, and they're gonna start outing themselves, basically being like, oh my god, I shouldn't be doing this, or oh my gosh, like, almost like for some of you, it's like, if this is like I said, if this is a priest who believes in Jesus and he did a prayer on them, he got it so that Jesus works through them and talks the truth out of them. Like they accidentally say, yeah, I was actually last Friday in San Francisco. And let's say you live in San Francisco, Jungle Collective, you live in San Francisco, and this person lives in New York, and they're not supposed to be in San Francisco because they're your stalker, and there's accusations of this. Jesus has worked, this priest has made it so that Jesus works through them and starts slipping things out because they're being honest to people, if that makes sense. I don't know. Or this person, even if this is like a monk, they made it so that Buddha works through them, like Buddha follows them. And then, not like literally, not like a ghost or anything. That's not how it works. But you know what I mean? Like, Buddha will work through them or speak through them in a certain way, like bound through them in that incantation or prayer, where they just are their ego is erased, and the people start acting more like themselves, acting more like themselves without the material. So if this is a monk who is Buddhist and did a Buddhist incantation or a Buddhist shaman, they made it so that they were more like Buddha, where they act without the materialism. I'm sorry if this is so specific. So they are acting more like Buddha, where things in their life are gone. They're going to lose the money. They're going to start losing their shoes, losing their actual car, their home. And it's going to make them act out in a way that is very fucked up, angry, maybe mentally unstable, because they're not used to the lack of material. Like, they're going to be forced to live like Buddha did, or they're forced to have the lessons that Jesus did in certain ways because of this priest they went to, because they don't have faith. And the priest, as a last shot of karma, because like I said, the priest or monk is very old. They want to redeem a little bit of their karma, or they just want to do their job. So this time, to be nice, they're like doing that. They're like doing an incantation, prayer, or curse, not even a curse, like some sort of bound spell on them to make these people have faith, or act out of faith, or be in situations where they need to have faith, like are forced into faith due to the spell. And so that is actually accelerating a lot of their karma for some of you guys. And it's actually returning a lot of their spells back to them and taking it out of your energy. And you guys are going to be gaining a lot soon. You guys are going to be gaining good karma. You guys are going to finally be getting the good karma. The bonus, confirmation, all those cards just fell out for you guys. You guys are going to be gaining good luck from the universe. You're always going to be covered. I feel like if something seemingly bad almost happens to you, not even actually happens. Like, I feel like bad things might almost happen to you, where it's like a near miss, where if you ever like accidentally almost spill a drink, something's going to happen where the universe gives you a free drink and you didn't even drop it. Like just because you're scared of losing your money and you almost do, or just because you're scared of losing your life and you almost lose your life, like in an accident or by a shooting or something, the universe will make it so that you gain a new car, you gain a new place to live, so that you're just like overshoot whatever like makes you upset. Like, they're protecting you so much that they're making you like gain extra abundance on top of what you didn't even lose. Like, you almost lose something, but they're just gonna like, oh my god, just to be safe, we just want to give you this. Like, the universe and your guides and your ancestors, they're finally coming in with that top shelf rewards. I heard you're finally gonna feel top shelf. You're gonna have the top shelf of things, because you broke the chain from the right people. Your ancestors are extremely proud of you because they had been waiting for someone to do this when they were alive. You broke a huge generational chain for them. There was a lot of, if this is your family, this could have something to do with the fact that these people could not break this chain of some sort of habits or some sort of thing, and you were the only one who could, and your ancestors are extremely proud of this. They were actually backing you to do this, to break away from these people, break away from these habits, whatever it may be, because the people before you, the people in your family, if this applies for you, that were continuing the chain of toxicity, they were bringing shame onto your family's name. They were bringing shame onto your ancestors. Your ancestor could have been trying themselves to break this chain, but they could have even fallen a little bit victim to the sins a little bit. And they didn't have enough time, or they weren't able to make up that karma when they were alive, and it continued on to the next generation. So they wanted it so that you were the one to break it, and they knew that you would be. They knew that you would be the one to break it, because they knew that you would finally bring something positive to the family name, because these other people were fucking it up. And because you broke the chain, you separate yourself from these people and started your own entity of your own, or your own family for some of you, or whatever group this is, your own company. Your ancestors are literally going to give you everything that these people were supposed to get. Everything these people were supposed to inherited from your ancestors, all the riches, all the hard work they were holding up because of that karma, that they still had to pay. I feel like your family had like one more thing to pay of karma in the generation, one more generation. But your relatives fucked it up in this generation, and you're the only one who still kept it pure. And there's something about how you broke away, you started your own cycle or your own company or your own thing. And your ancestors are finally going to give you what was owed to those people to you. So everything that those people were supposed to stand to inherit, get from your ancestors, it's going to be unlocked by you, because you're finally the one with the good karma. You're finally putting good karma on your family's name by breaking that toxic cycle, whatever it may be. It could be addictions. It could literally be the fact that you are a black sheep and that you're not doing what your family does in general, where it be for career, where it be toxic cycles, where it be abuse, where it be addictions. You broke the chain. You don't continue the shame. You broke the chain, and you don't continue the shame. And your ancestors are super grateful, and they're about to pay you heavily for this. They were just waiting for you to break off completely from these people and protect yourself. And now we have the song that's on the computer is 1K by Vinny West. And that is a huge, I use that song as my manifestation song. Like, I love that song as like manifestation. 1K just for a bitch just to talk to me. Like, you guys are gonna be on another level of manifestation, abundance. Like, you guys are gonna be almost on a god level, I heard, like human god. Not to be like blasphemous, but I mean, like, you guys are gonna be walking on the street, and it's gonna be almost like as if your steps are on air to people. Like, you're gonna, not that you're entitled, not that you're above others, but there's something about how your ancestors are finally gonna put that crown on your head, and people are gonna really be taken aback by your presence, by the energy, and also be not able to breathe. I heard you're gonna be really breathtaking. I heard this good karma that's coming in is gonna take people's breath away. This crown. So what's the motive in reverse? It's kind of like, because you broke that chain away, you broke away from that toxicity. People now outside the situation know what the motive is of the people now. Before, there was a confusion because you were still connected. They were like, oh, if you were still connected to these people and their bad karma, then, why are you complaining? Or why are they supposedly, why are they supposedly getting bad karma? And now that you separated yourself, now people are like, oh, now we know what the motive was. Now we know that these people are serial killers, or that these people are crazy, that they're thieves, that they're psycho, that they're bullies, and their motive was so petty. Their motive for attacking Jungle Collective, their motive for trying to kill the Jungle Collective literally came from something so petty as jealousy, something so petty as vanity, as literally just like them not knowing themselves. And it's a shame, a huge shame. Even the people outside of this family, they're like, I don't want to deal with these people anymore. I'm embarrassed. Your ancestors wanted you to expose these people for the shames they were, because your ancestors wanted these people not part of the name. That's why some of these people could have gotten married really fast, because your ancestors made it so that they didn't want them to keep the last name. A lot of these people are a huge shame to that name, so they want you to carry the name. They want you to carry the ancestral, what do you call it? The pride. They want you to be the pride of the family. And they want you to disown these people and bring pride to the ancestors. And you are. These people spent too much time being hyphy. They spent too much time partying, wasting their time doing drugs, partying, and judging you, trying to be the cool kids, even though they're 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 years old, trying to still live like they're in college. While they're wasted their time dealing with people that are fake and stuff, they're gonna have to watch you find your soulmate, soul tribe, same size shoe. They're gonna have to watch you find the things that are good for you in life, the people that fit you like a glove or like the same size shoe, and people that are going to treat you just like you deserve. While these people fall into a vortex of addiction and constantly being hyphy, constantly trying to be cool but not ever getting there. People are just going to see them as forever being too competitive to have compassion or to be nice or to be friends with, and no one wants to be around these people. Yeah, these people are being seen as drama. They bring drama everywhere they go, and they're going to be forced with mortality. People want to kill them. People are threatening their lives. People want to beat these people up because you are not the only one that they have tried to bring drama to and wreck. They're also being outed for being discriminatory, for being racist, for being homophobic, for being transphobic or whatever it may be, for being xenophobic, for being ignorant towards religion, towards your spirituality, towards how you are, racist towards you. People are seeing this, they don't want this drama. Now these people feel like you're the only solution that can save them from dying, save their lives, save them from being jumped, save them from this angry village mob following them with pitchforks and torches. I see Frankenstein running away from a village of pitchforks, and I feel like the whole village is turning against these people, because these people turned the whole village against you, but now that same village is turning around and protesting them. They think that talking to you or getting on your good side is going to help them, but it's too late. Chinnamasta, Hindu mother goddess of life, so she represents the Kundalini, awakening sex. Sorry, I'm like getting tangled up. Sex, Kundalini, awakening, life giver, life taker, okay? Self-destruction. They are trying to avoid karma that is unavoidable because it's self-destruction. Like, they're the ones that are the source of this karma for their lives. Like, they're the source of their own self-destruction, but they feel like that you are the source of their destruction. You are, because they project. They're too immature to face the truth of the fact that they are their own problem, that possibly these people have borderline personality disorder or bipolar disorder, and that they take it out on others. That they have undiagnosed mental illness that they project on others, take out on their children, take out on their partners, and it's not healthy, and it makes them super abusive and messed up, and that they are destroying their own lives, that they are eating their own blood, that they're cutting their own head, that they are destroying themselves, not you, and they're never going to understand that, and they're going to end up ending their own lives by accident or on purpose. Who knows? From either the mental illness or the drug overdose. And it's sad, and it's this karma is coming from the fact that you are severely spiritually protected. Some of you guys this could be one of the deities you pray to, Chinnamasta. there's just like this is like a fatal justice here, but it's self-destruction. Like these people are gonna die by their own hands. And I'm getting really sweaty and hot again, so I'm gonna have to go soon because I'm feeling a little bit dizzy again. But yeah, these people are going to die by their own hands. These people are going to literally end their own lives and face their own karma and basically just like, I don't know, like just destruction just by their own addiction. Like they did it to themselves. And no one's gonna want to, like they're all gonna die alone with pretty girls. Like they wanted you to never have a partner. They wanted you to be alone. They laughed at you whenever you went through breakups. They even could have caused things to sabotage your relationships or cause breakups. Now these people are going to have divorces, if not already, and they are never going to find someone new. They're going to die alone, old, bitter, or seen as old and bitter. They thought that, you know, oh, I don't have to settle down, or I could cheat on my partner because I'm going to be sexy forever. I you know, all my life I've cheated, or all my life I've slept around and people think I'm sexy. I could do this all my life. But now it's like their addictions have washed up their faces and washed up their money so much to the point where nobody wants anything to do with them, even if they do look okay for their age still at some point. And it's really sad. It's really bad. You know what I mean? Okay, anyways, we're getting to the end of the reading now, so I'm gonna end the reading on playing cards and then I'm gonna head out. So I hope that this is resonating for you guys so far. Thank you guys in advance for the energy exchange. Thank you for liking this if it resonates. Thank you for commenting on this and letting me know if it resonates in advance, by the way, and for being here. I really appreciate it because you guys are my friends and my family. And yeah, also, if you want to pass down that good dharma and you really feel called to, like, I don't really want to force you, there are links to do that in the description to donate or tip. But anyways, I'm going to continue now with the playing cards on your energy. What does the collective need to look out for? What do they need to look forward to after this situation currently for this collective reading? No problem, guys. Thank you. Thank you, Grand Poobah. Thanks, Simon. Thanks, Marina. Alright, so what is the... Hold on. There's something weird going on with this. What does the collective need to look out for? Finishing messages. 3 of Wands. Okay, sick. Alright, so I see after you guys, I'm gonna actually, I shouldn't have stacked that. I'm gonna start off the bottom here. Hey Echo, I'm actually about to head out. I'm finishing the reading really soon right now, but I'm just finishing off. But hi, thanks for dropping in. Okay, so I'm seeing that you guys are coming from a place where you need to make a decision about something, 2 of Swords, and I feel like you already have made this decision to protect yourself from certain energies or make a choice to cut out certain things from your life with 2 of Swords. You made that decision, and this is leaving you kind of in this 4 of Cups energy, or it did before. Maybe this is your past energy. Recent past, you made a decision to cut something out, made you feel like it was in lack, or made you feel like at first it was a missed opportunity for some of you guys. Oh, no, actually, you know what? Sorry, this is what this is. You guys actually have been cutting out... You guys have been cutting out feeling indecisive about situations that rejected you. So you guys right now could be making a decision maybe before you were indecisive about people or things or situations that made you feel rejected, but now you're in a higher vibration energy where you want things that are more worth your time. So you're in an energy where you're rejecting and deciding to move away from situations that make you feel rejected, or people who want to reject you or rejected you in the past, including jobs that rejected you. Like you're not really going back. You're not really going back to where people didn't see your worth, or even if people, I feel like, because this is saying this right now because you guys could be going into a glow up really right now or really soon, or you're in the middle of one, and people are going to come out of the woodwork that rejected you in the past, that are going to want another chance with you with this Ace of Cups in reverse. But I see that not starting out because it's in reverse. I see you instead taking that love from these people that are going to come from your past that rejected you, that you're deciding just to cut off. You're taking that and you're using it to gas yourself up, and make yourself more confident. Hi, Niara. So I see you taking that. If people do, I feel like people are in your current. Oh, confirmation in your current glow up right now, or in your near future when you go through this financial glow up. I feel like this is also a romantic glow up, body physical glow up, and mental glow up. You guys are going to be really mentally stable, mentally more, just together, on point. I see that you guys are going to take those shitty cups that these people who rejected you in the past are trying to give you, and you're just gonna drink them. I feel like these people in the past who are like, I'm so sorry that I rejected you, I'm so sorry that I called you ugly and I didn't want you, and now I want to give you this cup. And now I see you guys taking that cup and being like, thanks, drinking it, go, 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 and then just throwing it in their face and being like, I don't need it, thanks, bye. And taking this Ace of Cups in reverse, right? And just taking it to yourself, saying, I don't really find you cute anymore. I don't really find you guys attractive anymore. I don't really find your opportunities attractive anymore. And you're going to be moving in silence towards a new collaboration here. Okay, so there's something about how, like, maybe you guys are trying to keep it on the low because you don't want people to sabotage your new opportunities right now. And so it's kind of like these people are trying to come in and maybe even like backhanded compliment you, or maybe they're gonna try to give you like a shitty offer or a small cup or a small offer to make you feel like you're not the Queen of Wands, to make you feel like you're not attractive, or make you feel like they have to manipulate you, make you feel like you're not as valuable as you really are because they rejected you in the past, and they want to gaslight you and make you feel like you're gonna accept them again, but you already cut them off. You already cut them off. So I see you already just like taking this fake cup they give you and being like, oh, thanks. Like, I feel like this could be like a guy who's kind of ugly, or a girl who's kind of ugly now, and maybe she like rejected you in the past and called you ugly, and maybe she comes back or guy, or he comes back and he says, hey, I'm sorry I called you ugly. Do you want to date me now? I know you want to date me now. And I see you taking that cup and being like, thanks for calling. Like, I feel like the person's gonna be like thinking that you're gonna think they're still attractive, so they're gonna think that there's something, and they're gonna come and be like, hey, so I always thought you were like kind of cute, and I see you being like, thanks, and then walking away, and that person's gonna be so rejected. It's kind of like giving me that feeling of like someone trying to compliment you when it's too late, or trying to do a little too late thing after they rejected you, but you're gonna make them feel like shit about themselves because you're gonna either block them, ghost them, not even answer them, leave them on red, or just be like, they're gonna be like, oh, you look so beautiful, and you're gonna be like, thanks, and then block them, and they're gonna feel bad because you're not complimenting them back. You're not you're just kind of matching their energy. You're just matching people who've rejected you in the past, like they're just trying to make you feel like you're not as beautiful as you are, and you don't deserve to be given a more serious offer, or taken seriously, or invested in. But you already know, I feel like you're going to be in your energy, especially after or during this glow up, where you're going to look at yourself and then look at them and be like, yeah, like, I don't really care. Like, that's, first of all, that's way too small an offer, and then second of all, like, look at you, like, this isn't interesting anymore, this sucks. Like, that's your energy. I also see you guys, like, secretly kind of, like, working on something. Or I see kind of like somebody who wants to secretly collaborate with you, or you guys secretly collaborating on something, and then it could be a move, because I got 3 of Wands earlier. You could be working on something secretly because you're used to people putting you in the 5 of Cups energy. You don't want to be sad. Like, you don't want people to make you sad, and you don't want people to ruin your dreams or ruin your plans, or this could even be a relationship. Like, you guys could be secretly getting into a relationship or secretly going on dates with your partner, or like if you're single, like, and you're newly in a relationship, this could be like talking about how like you're more low key with your partner, and you don't really post like where you guys are going and stuff, because you don't want people to come in and like ruin your relationship. I feel like also this is like this is a reverse. 5 of Cups in reverse also tells me like you guys are coming out of a time where you guys felt sad, you felt lack, you felt like rejected, you felt lonely, and now you're not anymore, but you're kind of trying to protect that. You're trying to protect the fact that you don't feel lonely anymore, because these people in the past that rejected you, they're gonna want to come in and like, I don't know, like you just, yeah. I also see you guys, 4 of Swords, like resting more. You guys are gonna be resting a lot during this time. Maybe even taking a vacation, a break, a lot more naps. This is to charge you up for some big move or some big expansion in your career that's coming up. Oof, Knight of Swords. People are watching you and people are very angry with you. There's a lot of people right now watching you from your past that are dying. Some of these people have addictions and some of these people have anger issues. They are, there's some people hella butthurt that feel left out in the cold by you, that don't want to be anymore, that are stalking you like a hawk. Be careful of that. I feel like they're not going to do anything though. All they can do is watch you from a distance, and they all know now that you don't want shit to do with them. They all want to come back in, but they know now you don't want shit to do with them. Like, they're done. They're done. Yeah, they know they're done, and they're gonna. A lot of these people that are stalking you right now, they're gonna have to watch you get a new job or get to a new opportunity in your life, a new start that's going to be very abundant. This is a fresh new start for you guys. I see you guys also improving your style the way you want to, maybe buying nicer items to wear, getting a haircut soon, maybe going to the salon, getting a new wig, maybe even getting a new car from some of you. Maybe some of you guys are also going to be building a house. Some of you guys might be having a property built or be getting some sort of property inherited to you, where you might have to have the building, built off the bat. But that's an Ace of Pentacles situation there. This is going to allow you to start new. Whatever this is, that's a new building start. It has to do with money, and it has to do with building. It could be money to build. And it's coming in from your ancestors because you've cut away these people that made you sad, and these people that you know aren't healthy for your bloodline or your spiritual health, mental health, and also people that you've just already cut out. You know, the past is the past. And this is leading to a brand new start in your life where you're going to be having a lot of fun. I feel like you guys are going to be traveling a lot. This is going to happen really fast because, the drool is coming out of this dog's mouth. It's like you guys are going to be zooming into this new start really soon with this new job opportunity. 4 of Wands, and this shit isn't going anywhere. 4 of Wands. This could even be a marriage for some of you guys. You guys could be like literally flying straight into a relationship, straight into a marriage, straight into a business partnership. For some of you, it's going to be like boom, boom, boom. For some of you, it's like you guys are going to be flying straight into a new job, and it's going to be a job that you have the rest of your life. It's going to be a career that you really like, that you really love, that's very stable. This also gives me another second indicator about how like this is about a house. Also, again, building a house. You guys, hey Archaeo, this is good. This is about like how some of you guys could be moving to a new house, a new building, or just basically having a lot more stability in your life, financial stability in general, after this new start that's coming very soon. Okay, and a lot of options are coming in. A lot of options are fighting for your attention. A lot of romantic options are fighting for your attention right now. They are competing. If not, this could be options in general with like jobs that are currently, or investors that are currently thinking about investing in you. They are competing with each other for your attention. 4 of Pentacles. But you guys are like, ooh, this is in reverse.
I see you guys having more fun with your money. If you guys have had like a little bit of trouble with your money, I see that you guys are gonna have a little bit of cushion so that you can have a little fun. Maybe buy yourself something a little nice here. Ooh, wait. It might be a little bit or it might be a big cushion. So it might be a little relief or it might be a huge relief. If it's a huge, I feel like it might be a huge financial relief. For some of you, it might be a huge financial relief, and you guys are gonna end up moving. Like you guys are gonna end up moving to somewhere where you're gonna have your own house, or you're gonna be building a new house. Building a new house. It might be even a new city, different city. With Four of Wands, I also see a city here, like a metropolitan situation here. You guys are gonna be going. Thank you for the confirmations, guys. You're going to be going somewhere with new buildings, a different city, different town, maybe different state, country, where you're going to have like a new version of yourself. You're going to feel like for some of you, if this applies, you're going to be moving to a place where you're going to feel like it's a new fresh start, a new slate, away from stalkers, away from your past, away from people who want to undermine you. You're going to finally get to drop your sword, finally feel comfortable. And also I see you guys like moving to a place and then like immediately like changing your look, or like finally doing like dyeing your hair the color you really wanted, or doing something kind of adventurous or different with your look, just to kind of commemorate and go along with like your new place or your new situation, life situation. So have fun with that, guys. If that really resonates with you. Let me pick up just one more, finishing off. Oof! Okay, Three of Wands again. Three of Wands. So yeah, there's something about moving for you guys. You guys are going to be expanding also. If you guys are studying something, I see you guys studying it very seamlessly, very easily. Like if you're in school, I feel like it's going to be really smooth for you. It's going to be surprisingly smooth for you to pass the class. You're going to expand, graduate maybe. This could be also graduation for you. It's going to go smoothly. For some of you, that could just mean travel. You guys are going to go on a trip soon, or you guys are going to be moving soon, or both. And it's going to be awesome. So have fun with that, guys, and have fun with this new abundance, new start. Three of Cups, new friends, a lot more partying, a lot of invitations, a lot less being alone. So, yeah, that's good. That's the end of your reading. I'm gonna end that there. Have fun with your new life. Have fun with the rewards that the divine and the ancestors have waiting for you, the karma that you have waiting for you, because you do deserve it. You deserve it after everything you've been through. Remember, I mean, this reading basically said to respect yourself and respect how, situations make you feel, and, where you should put yourself, put yourself first. I feel like that's what I picked up from this reading. But yeah, I hope that resonated with you guys, that was useful for you. If that was, feel free to email me, like this, or comment. I would really appreciate it. If you guys feel really called to pass on that good dharma, for the energy exchange, there are links in the donation. There's links to tip and donate in the description. I'm also still have openings for personal readings, so if you'd like information about that, there is information about personal readings in my channel description. But thank you guys. I do have a Cash App. Yeah, it's in the description, Simon. But yeah. So if you guys are, if you guys want to help the channel out, or pitch in for candles, or I don't know, book a personal reading, if you want something specific, hit me up in the email. But I'm gonna head out now. I gotta eat. I gotta take care of myself now and meditate. In India, Paytm or Google Pay works. Oh, that's a good tip, Shabbat. Thank you. Maybe I should look into Google Pay too. That's a really good idea, Shabbat. Thank you so much. Yeah. Right now I'm only running off of Cash App and then PayPal. So my Cash App
hashtag is gilbertpanther. And then my PayPal is just Jungleintuitive. Oh yeah, I don't have a Google Pay yet, Shabit, but I'm gonna make one. I don't know. I don't have one yet. Sorry, sorry, bro. I'm gonna make one and then I'll post it to my community as soon as I make one for you guys. Yeah, that. Thank you so much. I didn't even know Google Pay was a thing until you told me about that right now. But yeah, I'll make that Google link for you guys, so you can, so you guys can have in India can get a reading from me too. That'd be so awesome. I'd be really happy to read for you guys, for everybody everywhere. But anyways, I hope you guys have a blessed night. I hope you guys stay safe out there. Remember that you are important and you deserve love. Take care, and yeah, peace.